home team UAE with their resounding victory versus Oman, taking on Kuwait, who will be looking to bounce back after that loss to Bahrain. That match is at 1:30 p.m. local time, live from the ICC Academy Ovals in the heart of Dubai Sports City. We have absolutely no time to lose. Let's head to the center and find out what Chavi Bhatt has got in store for us in the pitch report.
Very, very good morning and welcome to the Pitch Report. We are at the Gulf Cricket Championship powered by ILT20 and we're coming to you live from the ICC Academy in Dubai. Firstly, let's talk a little bit about the dimensions. We've moved our tracks a little bit to the right, which means we've got the longer boundary to my left and the shorter to the right. We've got a very light, a very smooth breeze that's blowing across the ground, which means there will be a little bit of assistance for seamers early on. Let's talk a little bit about the pitch today. The pitch looks nicely flat. It's rolled very nicely, a little bit of green and live grass that's there on the turf, which means seamers will get a little bit of assistance, some movement early on. And as the day progresses, this wicket, it does tend to harden up. It is already quite hard, just a little bit of surface level moisture, not much, which means if you're chasing, you will get runs on board a lot easier. You will get to your target a lot easier. So if you're winning the toss, you might want to bowl first. You might want to put the pressure on to the opposition so that when you do come in to chase, you get a nice hard wicket. The ball will come on nicely onto the willow and you will get those runs.
Thank you very much, Charvi. So her advice is to win the toss and look to bowl first. There is a slight tinge of grass and a brand new wicket as I welcome Mudassir Ali alongside me in the comm box. Good morning.
A very good morning and sunny morning here in ICC Cricket Academy, Dubai, and looking at the points table, the home side UAE sitting pretty well at the top of the table. 2 matches, 2 wins, 4 points, followed by Kuwait. They have lost the second game to Bahrain, but what matters is the net run rate, and Oman just behind Kuwait with a win and a loss, couple of points, and Bahrain, they are trying to make a comeback after losing their first encounter. They are looking good, getting better off Kuwait in the second match, and Saudi Arabia and Qatar.
Yeah, plenty on stake, of course. Remember, the team that finished top 2 in the points table go directly into the Gulf Cricket T20i Championship final. Well, Saudi Arabia had a resounding victory yesterday against Qatar, and the man who got the points for them was a surprise contender, Usman Khalid, with an outstanding performance. He's not an opener by trade, Mudassir Ali, but the way he batted yesterday on a tricky wicket, he was absolutely brilliant, to say the least.
An excellent move by the management, sending the left-hander top of the order, and he made the difference. An exciting top order batter getting a chance, and before this game his highest was 30, but he bettered that, and a winning knock, 75 unbeaten runs for Usman, and 7 fours and 4 maximum. What a knock we have witnessed, and single-handedly he chased down the target, and points on table for Saudi Arabia.
That was a resounding victory and a stunning innings, perhaps the best of the Gulf Championship so far this season. So this is going to be a very exciting match indeed. Bahrain, their hopes are high as well after that great victory against Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia getting that triumph over Qatar as well. Well, it's toss time in the middle, and we have Harman Singh alongside the 2 captains.
Toss time for Bahrain taking on Saudi Arabia. I've got the men who matter the most. It's Waji, who's the home team captain of Saudi Arabia. We have Haider Ali, and to oversee the toss, we have Mr. Iftikhar Ali as the match referee. It's going to be Waji with the tail. Tail is the call. Tail it is. Haider, you won the toss. What do you want to do and why?
Today I'm ball first. Today is a fresh wicket. Maybe it's the first 6 hours, very critical hours, and also my bowlers very well last 2 games, and today is the first bowling. Maybe I will bowl first.
You had an excellent game against Kuwait. You defended a very low total. So how's the camp?
Is the camp's good? Is strong comeback. Maybe is a little 30-40 runs short. Maybe this wicket, and 120-24 runs. My bowlers very well, and today also
Any changes in the team?
Maybe is one changing. Fayaz Ahmed is not playing and Junaid Aziz is playing.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Waji, you didn't win the toss. You'll have to bat first.
No, we will also decide the ball first. It's fresh wicket, and I hope we batted well today, inshallah. First inning.
Well, any changes in the side?
No, same side.
What is a good total that you want to put on the board?
I think 150, 160 is good total.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
So that was from the toss. Bahrain win it and decide to go for a bowl first.
Thank you very much, Harman. So Heather Ali winning the coin flip, and as you would expect, electing to bowl first on a fresh track. Let's take a look at the two playing 11s. For Bahrain, we have Asif Ali, Heather Ali the skipper, Ahmad bin Nasir, Mohammad Rizwan Butt, Sarfraz Ali, Imran Javed Anwar, Abdul Majid Abbasi, Prashant Kurup, Junaid Aziz, Imran Khan, who bowled an outstanding spell in that hard-fought victory versus Kuwait, and Sai Sartak Vadiraju completes the playing 11 for Bahrain. For Saudi Arabia, over to you, Mudassir.
I could see just a lone change in that Bahrain lineup. Junaid Aziz coming in place of Fiyaz Ahmed. Talking about Saudi Arabia, no changes from the previous game. The captain Wajiul Hassan, Abdul Wahid, Zainul Abidin, Usman Najib, the fast bowler, Abdul Manan Ali, he needs to get runs. Faisal Khan, the top order batter. Ishtiaq Ahmed, what a spell he bowled yesterday. 4 overs, 12 runs and taking 4 wickets. And the wicketkeeper Nawazish and Usman Khalid, the left-hander who was the player of the match from the previous day game. Chaudhry Muhammad Imran and Muhammad Ahmad Raza. Evenly balanced side, Ahmed?
Very evenly balanced indeed. I like their seam bowling attack, especially of Najib, Ahmad Raza, and of course Ishtiaq was outstanding, deserved a 5 for yesterday. A few dropped catches, but he did get 4 wickets to his name. Tall, aggressive fast bowler, has that slingy action, bowls that hard length as well. Let's see on a fresh track today. It is the Asian replica wicket today. We've had the Australian replica wicket in the first 3 match days of the Gulf Cricket Championship. But very interesting point of views. Haider Ali said it's a fresh wicket, we want to bowl first, and Waji, the Saudi captain, said it's a fresh wicket, we wanted to bat first. So both captains got what they desired.
Our initial 20-30 minutes will be very crucial in this game, as we have seen throughout this tournament. Early morning conditions, some movement for the fast bowlers. So it will be a tough task for the Saudi Arabia batters. And Bahrain, they need to bowl at the right channels, and just getting a piece of advice from the head coach. They are looking very confident after defending that 124 against Kuwait. It's a good comeback in this tournament. The likes of Sarfaraz, who bowled that final over, defending 11 runs, in fact, after going for a maximum on the very first ball. A good comeback for Bahrain in this tournament.
Oh, absolutely. And when you defend a low score, then your spirits get really high because your bowling is in fine fettle, and that always puts your side in a good stead. We've seen there have been some tricky wickets here at the ICC Academy. You need to apply yourself, you need to take your time. So if they were able to defend a score of 120 odd, that means eventually the batting will click, and then they will really pile on the runs. The two match officials, we have Shiju Sam to the left of your screen, and we have Mr. Zahid Usman from Kuwait to his left. Two high quality match officials, and expecting a good game. And of course later in the afternoon, 1:30 p.m. local time, we have the local heroes. The UAE national team will be taking on Kuwait. That should be a very, very interesting match as well, Mudassir Ali.
Absolutely, back-to-back games in this tournament, and the teams are looking for that early momentum on their side, and UAE, they are doing a good job. But now the focus will be on Saudi Arabia and Bahrain. Both the teams losing their first encounter, then making a comeback. Saudi Arabia got better of Qatar yesterday thanks to the bowling unit as well as Usman Khalid, the way he went after the bowlers of Qatar. So two sides looking very confident here, Ahmed.
Oh, absolutely, spirits are high. But I dare say, I think Bahrain, their seam bowling is slightly better than Qatar. So the Saudi top order will be tested this early morning. Faisal Khan and Usman Khalid, no change to a winning combination, just like you and I.
The story remains the same here in the com box as well as out there for Saudi Arabia. Lots of positive. That will give the likes of Usman Khalid coming alongside Faisal Khan. It will release that pressure from Faisal Khan. One is a devastating batter Faisal Khan, who loves to go after the bowlers in the power play, and wherein the other end, Usman Khalid, he makes sure to spend some time, go after the bowlers on the looseners. So technically very sound batters out there for Saudi Arabia.
Absolutely, it relieves the pressure on Faisal Khan when Usman Khalid has that free hitting ability as well. So he can just perhaps spend some time at the crease. That's not the way he usually operates. But meanwhile, Usman Khalid, there it is, that best of 75 he got against Qatar yesterday afternoon. 150 in his T20i career. But that strike rate, let me tell you, don't worry about that strike rate of 110. We saw he is a hard hitting batter and he has the ability to clear the fence at will. And Faisal Khan, his partner, well, the numbers itself will do the talking with us, really.
Oh, look at that strike rate. 172, 650s. He already scored 100 recently in Qatar. In a losing cause. A very hard hitting batter, top of the order for Saudi Arabia. 47 matches and 1300 runs for Faisal Khan.
Well, imagine a combination of him and Mohammad Wasim up top. That is pure devastation. Great combo. And I'm just waiting for that match between UAE and Saudi. That is going to be an interesting game. It's going to be Mohammad Rizwan, but taking the new seed. Look at that career. 68 wickets in 45 matches. Outstanding bowler. Economy rate is very reasonable as well, considering he bowls with the new ball in the power play. Here we go then, all in readiness. It will be Usman Khalid to face. Slip and a gully in position. Good to see all out attack from Bahrain with the new ball. Here we go. Match number 7 underway. Prodded away towards mid-on. Good start for Rizwan. He's not express pace, but what he is very, very accurate and very, very consistent.
It's almost for the past 13-14 years he has been part of Bahrain setup. Hails from Sialkot, Pakistan. Played few first-class games. At the other end, he's missing his partner Ali Dawood due to an injury. He missed this tournament.
Oh, beautiful delivery. That just hit the seam and nipped away from Usman Khalid, and he was lucky to miss it.
And look at that line and length from Rizwan. Early morning conditions. As a fast bowler, you want to exploit those conditions. No feet movement. Caught in two minds. Lucky escape for Usman Khalid.
And just like Charvi mentioned in her pitch report, that live grass early up top in the morning, it's certainly going to be beneficial for the Bahrain new ball bowlers. And we've seen them exploit the conditions here at the ICC Academy very, very effectively in the past. Inside edge, the good old-fashioned French cut will get Saudi Arabia underway.
Just trying to release the pressure, dancing down the track. So what matters is that all-important first run for Usman Khalid. And opening the account is Saudi Arabia with that single.
Well, does he change his approach? Does he look to play like a proper opening batter, or should he stick to his game plan of all-out attack like he did versus Qatar yesterday?
The conditions are completely different, but if you can attack the bowler, you can force the bowler to change his line and length. So left hand, right hand combination, top of the order. Usman Khalid got that brilliant 75, and Faisal Khan, he started this tournament well with the bat. 48 quick runs.
Let's see if he can get going this morning. Deep third in position and the square leg out. Oh, that rushed onto him, but it will skip past the fine leg. And this will not be the first boundary of the day. Good old-fashioned stuff. Get the big boot down, Mudassar Ali.
Experienced Sarfaraz Ali. A long chase. But good job done by Sarfaraz Ali. Off the mark straight away with those couple of runs. An interesting battle between bat and ball we are witnessing here.
Yeah, once again getting a bit of seam movement. That one just reared up on Faisal. He does love those horizontal bat shots. Like to bash the ball square to the wicket, whether the square cut or the pull. Decent over from Rizwan so far. Oh, this has gone straight up. And just short of the mid-wicket. Lucky escape for Faisal. The fielder was just on the 30-yard ring rather than a few yards within the pitch.
Keeping in mind he's a hard hitter, the fielder was on the edge of the 30-yard circle. Sharply coming into Faisal Khan. He was in an awkward position, just losing the shape, falling short of Sai Sarthak.
Frustration for Rizwan Butt, but this is excellent bowling. Trying to force that one on the up, not quite. So good over to open up for Bahrain. Saudi Arabia 3 for none. So it's going to be the left arm seamer Imran Javed Anwar operating from the far end. 58 wickets in his T20i career. Pretty consistent, decent economy rate. Has a 4-wicket haul to his name. And they have certainly done a lot of damage in the Gulf Cup so far. Let's see if they can get it right this morning against Saudi. Another big inside edge from Usman Khalid. They're looking to play their own shots and not really playing the ball on merit here, Mudassir.
Conditions are completely different if we compare from the yesterday's game. It was an afternoon game where Usman Khalid got those plenty of runs. Now he needs to spend some time, at least play out a couple of overs. Ball just coming into Usman Khalid. Nowhere near the ball, not in control.
Yeah, we're still seeing plenty of seam movement for both Rizwan Butt and Imran Javed. So need to be a bit more watchful. Just flaying the ball to all parts is not going to be easy against the new seed. Overpitched, big appeal, but I think there was a thickish inside edge waiting for the umpire's signal. No, it's given as leg by, so maybe just sneaking down leg.
So everything is happening in early days in this game. Ball clearly going down that leg stump. There's a movement in the air, and quite interestingly, there was no slip in position.
Yeah, I think he primarily swings the ball into the left-hander. Maybe have a catching short mid-wicket in place. Let's take a look at the field for Faisal Khan. There is that short mid-wicket. No slip once again, like you mentioned. Why not have him or a gully in place? Because he's got the ability to swing the ball away from Faisal Khan. Bahrain have the bragging rights. 5 wins against 2 for Saudi. So can they make that 5-3? Now we get that slip in. That fly slip. So good captaincy here from Haider Ali. Let's see if he can make it pay. On the pads, and that was a hittable delivery, not put away. Sometimes when you're in that defensive frame of mind, you don't maximize the loose ball.
Just changing his decision there. He thought it was a wide, but good sportsman spirit shown by Faisal Khan. He just showing the umpire, he just clipped his pads and going towards that wicket keeper.
Yeah, that's top stuff from Faisal. He could have easily said and taken the run. Oh, this has gone over the keeper, top edge. Third will clean it up, but I'm not too sure about this shot selection so far.
Modern day cricket, Ahmad. What matters are the run. Doesn't get it where he wants it, but couple of runs for Faisal.
Once again, just getting that seam movement, drifting away from Faisal. Didn't know much about it. That could have easily sailed away for 6 with a cleaner connection. Very short, straight boundaries here at the ICC Academy Ovals. The park is slightly bigger on the square boundaries. So Faisal has looked a bit jittery at the crease, it has to be said. Sliced in the air. Will skew away over point, but will be cleaned up once again. And they'll pick up 2. Well, they're certainly not backing down from the challenge, that is for sure.
Trying his best to find that first boundary. just throwing everything, going hard. So a couple of runs, so some runs coming in this over of Imran.
Yeah, he's thrown his kitchen sink, my kitchen sink, and yours as well. All three together. Still not quite finding the middle of the blade just yet. Testing times for the Saudi openers. This has been heaved. Mid-on settling underneath it. And that's an excellent catch. The big wicket falls early. Faisal Khan departs.
What a take by the fielder at mid-on. Khan taking that brilliant catch. Everything is fine with that front foot. I really don't understand the tactics and the approach of Faisal Khan. Blindly just wanted to go after Imran. What a catch. All eyes wide open. A brilliant take to get rid of the dangerous Faisal Khan. So the first wicket going down for Saudi Arabia. And Imran strikes in his very first over. 2 overs done and dusted. Faisal Khan managing just 6 is 8 for the loss of 1.
Abdul Wahid, the new batter in, made a patient 30 odd yesterday alongside Usman Khalid. Terrific record in T20Is. Great average. Got 100 to his name. 5 half centuries. So very much the key player in the top order for Saudi Arabia. The one man that bats through, applies himself, technically sound. But Bahrain are on the board early thanks to their opening bowlers. Imran Javed striking. Poor shot from Faisal Khan, it has to be said. So Rizwan resumes his battle with Usman Khalid. Punched towards mid-on, couldn't quite middle the ball. And so far I think Haider Ali will be very, very pleased with his opening bowlers. This was the fall of Faisal Khan.
So just clearly he was struggling. He was trying to get after Imran, but as said by you, you need to respect the conditions. Just play out few overs. But the damage has been done in the previous over.
Stepping away from the stumps, trying to access the offside. And like you mentioned, respect the conditions. It's a brand new track here. We've had 3 days on the Brisbane replica wicket here. It's the Asian replica here this morning. But of course, early morning start, there is a bit of dampness in the surface as well. So the ball will nip about here at the ICC Academy Ovals.
Indeed. You need to be very patient out there. As of now, Rizwan is doing a good job. Couple of dot deliveries. Another swing and miss. Just going past the top stick.
Yeah, this will be frustrating for Rizwan, but he's beaten the bat a fair few times against Usman Khalid, who looks all at sea. This man smashed 75 for 48 less than 24 hours ago, but it's a completely different ball game this morning.
Oh, absolutely. The experience of Rizwan, not giving anything to Usman. No third man, quite interestingly, and mid-on has been pushed towards the long on.
Nudged away towards the onside. Thinking about 2, but he'll settle for 1. I think this is the kind of wicket where somebody like Abdul Wahid can show his class and caliber.
Absolutely, this is a kind of a wicket where you need to apply yourself, settle in, then you can get those quick runs for your team. Still believe it's a good track. It's just about those early morning conditions. 140, 150. You can post the total and give something for your bowlers to defend in the second innings.
Yeah, I think the teams are not quite sure how to build up their batting approach here at the ICC Academy Ovals. Do we go really hard? Do we just play run a ball? There's just been something in between. It's been a bit inconsistent. Maybe that will develop over the latter days of the tournament. Outside edge. Slip fielder got a half hand to it. A nervy way to get off the mark for Abdul Wahid.
Good work done by the fielder. The lone slip. A full length dive, saving some runs. But what matters are that single off the mark. Abdul Wahid. In a rebuilding phase after losing Faisal Khan.
Got quite a few seam bowling options. Apart from Rizwan Butt, we have Sarfraz Ali as well, and of course Imran Khan, who took that wonderful catch. Steps into that one, and that's a princely blow. But straight to the fielder. Can you believe it? He's picked out the long on, and that is a huge blow to Saudi.
Straight into the business, Rizwan Butt. No ifs and buts when the ball is in the hand of Rizwan Butt. Good field setup. I was talking about the third man, but knowing how he goes after the bowler, Haider Ali, he himself stationed at that long on position, and good catch taken by Haider Ali. So the danger man departs. Both the openers back in the hut. 3 overs done and dusted. 10 for the loss of 2.
Well, it's been a horror start here for Saudi. 10 for 2 after 3. The captain, Wajihul Hassan, in the middle. Phenomenal record, excellent strike rate. He holds the key, and they certainly desperately need a partnership between their senior players. And Bahrain, what a start with the new ball. Excellent captaincy, even better fielding. Punchy drive, no single there. Just going at 3.3 runs per over in the power play, and have already lost 2 wickets.
They did their homework quite well. The Bahrain captain winning the toss and opting to bowl first. The first day, first match against UAE, winning the toss, and they opted to bat first. But now, the right decision has been made by Haider.
Punchy drive and good fielding at mid-on once again. They're looking razor sharp in the field today, the men in red.
This is what happens when you got those 2 big wickets. All of a sudden, you can see that buzz in the field, the energy levels going up, the dives coming in. They are looking sharp, and they're coming back here after rest day. So they are looking very good in the field.
Yeah, the energy levels are perhaps higher than Saudi, who had a tough game yesterday against Qatar. Really had to work hard for the 2 points. Pulled away, the call is for 2. Big open space out towards mid-wicket. And the ball will win the race. Much needed boundary for Saudi.
At last, the first boundary coming in for Saudi Arabia from the bat of the captain Wajihul Hassan. It was a long chase by Rizwan Butt. A valiant effort. Nicely managed. Look at that balance. Always in control. Rolling those wrists. Not trying to hit it hard. And 4 runs for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it suggests to me that it is not that quick a wicket. If you bowl too short at Imran's pace, you will have ample time to latch onto that. But Haider Ali, he will not be too displeased. Both new ball bowlers have been spot on so far. Excellent economy rates as well. 5 runs conceded by Rizwan Butt in 2 overs. And only 9 off Imran Javed Anwar. That's the channel you want to bowl. Get that slip fielder engaged and into the game.
A good line. And after going for that boundary, quickly making change in his line and length. This has been the beauty. If you talk about Imran Javed in the previous game also, he went for few runs but got those crucial 3 wickets against Kuwait.
Nicely tucked away. The call is for 2 again. Long chase for the deep square. And it goes for 4 again. Delightful timing by the Saudi captain.
He looks class apart here, Wajihul Hassan. This is how you get runs on this surface. A new surface, not trying to hit it hard, just waiting for the delivery. Good timing using those wrists, and he knows exactly where the fielders are positioned. What matters are 4 runs, couple of boundaries, much needed boundaries in this over from the blade of Waji.
Yeah, you make an excellent point there, Mudassir. We didn't see that application coming in from Usman Khalid or Faisal. Waji playing the ball on merit with a straightish blade, nicely tucked off the hip there. And you can see eventually that swing is starting to die down as well. It won't last long, let me tell you. Shouldering arms to that one. A productive over for Saudi. The captain is on the move. 4 gone, 19 for 2. So 2 overs of power play remaining. It's been a sedate start for Saudi. Unfortunately, a couple of casualties as well. Faisal Khan and Usman Khalid departing in single figures. But so far, Bahrain have made excellent progress. Change in the bowling. Imran Khan coming into the attack. Tell us more about him, Mudassir.
So just a couple of overs for Rizwan, but still there was a movement. But captain has some other thoughts. Gentle medium pace, but he has that knack of getting those wickets. 23 matches, 15 wickets. Economy 7.8, somewhere around 8. Decent economy, I would say, keeping in mind it's a shorter format.
I love the way you said gentle medium pace. Oh, he struck on the pad. Big appeal and given. Nothing gentle about that one, Mudassir Ali. First ball wicket.
What a start! What a change by Haider Ali. Astute captaincy from Haider Ali. Strikes on the very first ball. Another big wicket going down. It was right in front of those stumps. Took his own time. The experienced Shuju Sam, no other thought. The finger goes up. Wicket number 3 going down. A slow walk by Abdul Wahid, just manning couple of runs. 19 for the loss of 3.
So it's going to be the wicketkeeper Nawazish Akhtar coming in at number 5. A horror start for Saudi. 3 wickets down in the power play. Imran Khan, first ball, absolute peach. Full and straight, hint of seam movement. And Abdul Wahid wrapped on the back pads. Plum a leg before. Turned around the corner. Waiting for the umpire signal. Is it runs? Yeah, so Nawazish is underway.
What an excellent captaincy. Very first ball, trying to play across the line. A poor shot selection. A fuller. And a very good decision coming in from Shiju Sam.
I think he caught him by surprise with that fuller length. He was expecting something back of a good length. Tall lad Imran Khan. Shiju Sam, accomplished international umpire for the UAE. 20 for 3. Well, how crucial is the toss proving to be in the Gulf Cup this season? Beautifully bowled and nicely turned. Should be looking for 2. And they're pushing. Excellent call. It was Nawazish who made the captain go for the second.
A good game awareness from Nawazish and Waji. Because Nawazish was looking at that fielder at deep fine. He was slow off the block. 3 wickets down. Look at that. Straight away, Nawazish is having a look at that fielder and calling his captain. Excellent running between the wickets.
Yeah, that's how you do it. A glance at the fielder, then you look at your partner. Sometimes too often we see even top level batters just ball watching. Nicely bowled. Teasing line and length from Imran Khan.
A very judicious leave here by Waji ul Hassan. See, this is how you get runs. That experience of Waji we can see in his batting. Shiju Sam Manil, the on-field umpire, the local umpire, the UAE boy.
Boy. And of course, Mr. Zaid Usman coming in from Kuwait, especially for this Gulf T20i Championship. Nicely bowled, catching the outside edge. I think Imran's 4 overs are going to be very, very tough indeed. He's found the perfect channel and the perfect length for this wicket.
I'll be keen to see will he persist with Imran, because in the previous game on a trot he bowled his 4 overs. They were defending the target on the day, 124. Now it's a completely new day, new conditions, and now they are bowling first. So he needs to utilize his resources quite well here.
Yeah, you make an excellent point there. They were chasing the game on that occasion. Here, they need to restrict the opposition. Superb start for Bahrain. Good looking punch, quick single to mid-off. And he'll make it in time. So what an entertaining set of 5 overs. 24 for 3 are Saudi. And with that, there's going to be a change in the com box as we hand it over to Chavi Bhatt and Harman Singh to take you through for the next passage of play.
Imran to continue in for his 3rd over. It's been worked away straight towards the fielder. Will be a dot delivery. A very good morning, Chavi. Welcome to the Combox.
Very good morning, Harman, and thank you very much. And what an eventful morning we've had. 3 wickets down for Saudi Arabia. Bahrain are on top of their game, winning the toss, elected to bowl under these conditions. 24 for 3, final over in the power play. Oh, just falling short of point. There have been another opportunity, so it's an opportunity being created. Every single ball. Just look at the shoulders up for Bahrain.
Yeah, Imran, very confident bowler, especially after getting that player of the match in the last game. 3 wickets. Even here, very good length on offer. Just falling short of that fielder, Amr bin Nasir. Well, they've already got 3 big wickets. The top order is back into the hunt. 24 for 3.
Imran Javed. Just making sure that he's keeping his line length consistent. And what I like about him is doesn't want to complicate things a little too much. Keeps it simple. And sometimes, as a batter, when the bowling is too simple, you think what's happening really, and then you've got one delivery that is a fabulous one that comes through. Once again, gets an outside edge, but will find deep third. And once again, another opportunity been created.
There was another chance. Nawazish trying to go big. It's the final over of the power play. But again, Imran doing really well. He's using the angle. And that's the look at that. Previous delivery. He's trying to go towards a mid-wicket. It was a thick edge. Didn't get that from the middle. Didn't fly straight towards the fielder.
Just fishing outside of the off stump. That ball getting that shade of movement away. And the slower delivery from Imran Javed, so it's nicely, smartly done by him as they're bringing the power play to the end. The one more ball to go. Harman, what a fabulous power play this has been.
Yes, of course, you've got 3 wickets already. You haven't leaked many runs. There you can see Imran. He's a happy man as well. He was excellent with the ball in the previous game as well. They continue that good form with the ball.
Once again, that's not a bad delivery. There's a bit of a mix-up at the non-strikers end. And an accurate pick-up and throw would have probably had another upset, as the power play has come to an end. And they're just making sure. A few words being exchanged. So end of the power play. Some laughs as well between the teams. 25 for 3 are Saudi.
There's the signal. The end of power play from Shizju Sam, the on-field umpire. And that first 6 overs have been all the wickets only. 3 wickets in total. And all 3 bowlers striking. This was Usman Khalid, who had an excellent run with the bat yesterday, but not so today. Easy catch there in the deep. And this one was really well bowled by Imran Khan, trapping him right in front of the stumps. And the power play, Saudi only managed 25 for the loss of 3 in their 6.
So Imran to continue. Another swing and a miss.
Chavi's trying to go across the line. This can be really risky. Is there the need to do so? You've already lost 3 wickets. Build up a partnership. Get some runs on the board.
These middle overs are going to be tricky, Harman, and I do agree with you that he need not try and go big guns yet. You still got to wait up. Maybe 12th over, 13th over perhaps, and then you look to accelerate. You need to stabilize your innings at this point of time first. Imran. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of grip as well in the surface now that we're seeing as it'll start to dry up. The grass is live too. There is a bit of a green top on it, and remember, this is an Asian sort of a wicket. There will be a little bit of grip that will come into the surface later on.
Imran is enjoying these conditions. You could see that he's getting that extra bounce as well, that live grass. And you hit the deck well, that right area. You do get assistance with the ball. Oh, look at that. Coming in towards the batter. They scramble in a quick single. The batter's not looking very comfortable at the moment.
They just are unable to read and anticipate what they should expect. And that's how good the bowling for Bahrain has been. They've really kept the anticipation high, which is a very good tactic to use. So 26 for 3, but in over number 7, the run rate is just at 4. Usman Khalid, Faisal Khan, not been able to give off that sort of a start that Saudi would require. So all depending on Wajid Hussain and Nawazish Akhtar out there in the centre. Much better this, much better approach.
Imran has unlocked the right area to bowl at. He's hit the deck well, started off really well. And as you say, it's a new track on that we are playing. 3 days we use the same pitch. Today is a new wicket. It will take time to assess the conditions early on, and that's the reason why Haider chose to bowl first. And that has been visible. 3 early wickets in the power play. He's won the power play, I would say.
That they have. It has gone in the favour of Bahrain. That's going to be a wide. So now, minus the field restrictions, your options for getting the runs scored, they reduce. They reduce too, because now the field is spread out. Where do you find the gaps? During the power play, you only have 2 outside. So you've got a lot more opportunities to score big runs. So 27 for 3. Gets that little bit of a loop up in the air. The ball just drifting, coming sharply into the right-hander. There's nobody there at backward square leg, so it will be just a single.
Yeah, Waji was looking to hit that away, was using that flick of the wrist, but not really getting that from the middle of the bat. And that's that extra pace and bounce that Imran Khan has been executing really well. He's only leaked 6 runs in his 1.5 overs so far. This over, conceding just 3. It's the last delivery. There you can see that field spread. He's got a deep backward point. Square leg, I'm sorry.
Yeah, another bit of an inside edge, looking to play it on the offside, but the ball trickles away. The call is for 2, and they will get it comfortably. The throw comes in from the deep mid-wicket region. So that's going to be another over that comes to an end. A few runs coming in for Saudi. 7 gone, 30 for 3. For 3 after 7. Imran, the previous over did give away a few extras. Some runs coming on board. So Imran Javed Anwar.
He's in for his 4th over already. He's been using the new ball well, and that is what he likes to do. 31 for 3 on the board in 7.1 overs. Now Vazish has got 5 from 10.
It's a good thing that you're getting your ace bowler to bowl out on the trot, because the pressure tends to mount on. And why not? It's a good option.
Well, yes, if you can control the runs, the first 10 overs, if you can do well, it would be really a nice one. So far, you can see Bahrain and Saudi haven't really got the side.
Over number 8. The run control is good. That run rate has not gone over 5 and over since the end of the power play 2 now. Hasn't been easy to get them to score the runs.
Yes, that forward defense, trying to work that away. That was really well done. And 32 for the loss of 3 in 7.3 overs.
Yeah, that's us.
Well, Bahrain have been conquering with the ball in hand so far. They've done really, really well, I would say.
And once again, that's another little bit of movement away. He is keeping things mysterious here, even in his final over. Look at those figures. 1 for 16 in 3.3.
Well, he continues from where he ended yesterday against Kuwait, and he's done really well. Look at that, just missing the edge of the bat. How good a bowler is he? Imran. And he's just a couple of deliveries away from closing his spell, and he's been on point.
Absolutely on point. He's been... The fielding has been good too. We'll give away that single. We've got another delivery remaining in this over number 8. So 1 for 17. This final over. Look at that economy today for Imran Javed. 4.86. 33 for 3. As comes in. Yeah, he gets it through. Nicely done. And this is exactly what Saudi need. Knock the ball around a little bit. Get those singles and get those runs on board. And that'll be the end of the over 2 and the end of Imran Javed's fabulous spell. 1 for 18 in 4 for him on the day. 8 gone, it's 34 for 3.
The batting card so far for the game number 7. Usman getting 2 from 10. Faisal 6 from 7 for him. And Waheed only managing that couple of runs before he was out. Got Waji and Nawazish there in the middle, and 8 overs, 34 for the loss of 3. Run rate 4.25 at the moment. Sarfaraz, the new bowler, starts off with a dot delivery. Got the last wicket of Bilal in the game. That was the most important game for them to win it. The last wicket was all they required, and he got them the win in the last over.
It's all about the bowlers who stand up to the occasion when it really matters the most. And we'll have to see if this partnership that is just starting to build up between Nawazish and Waji, can this be disrupted too by Bahrain? Can they put even more pressure? We're in the 9th over, Harman, 35 for 3. They must be really feeling the heat of it. Saudi. The run rate still at around 4.2. Just no opportunities whatsoever for Saudi to free their arms or even get the runs on board. It's so difficult. We can see it even from here, from the combox, Harman. Getting those runs are just so hard.
The length on offer. Look at that, trying to cut that away. Another dot delivery. It's been really good bowling here from the Bahraini bowlers. Sarfaraz also into his first over. And those dot deliveries, 26 dots.
Yeah, already. Just tells us how Bahrain has stood up to the occasion. Lines are so restricted and tight for the batter that even if they are trying to use the crease and maneuver around, there's not enough room for them. Every time they look to see to free their arms, either they've given a catch or a bit of an edge. So the call is for 2, and the feeling has been good. That's good stuff from the deep, and will be just a single. So end of the 9th over then, 36 for 3.
Left arm spinner, Abdul Majid Abbasi. Loads of experience, 31 games, economy of 6, 23 games for him. Averages just around 27. He's a seasoned campaigner. Might get another wicket or 2. Waji will be on strike.
Not a bad length that. If you're getting, you would know that if you're already starting to get the batter on the front foot, you can push them back eventually. There will be that quicker delivery that'll come in. Look at that, flatter, quicker through the air this time.
And that is what he does. He gets it onto the stumps. And he's also got a very good mix-up as well. Can bowl a little quicker one as well.
I think good thing about Majid, he's always attacking the stumps. We've seen it in the past few games. He does also have that delivery that drifts into an opportunity. We've got our other commentators right there on the screen, waving a big hello to all our viewers. If you are watching us, a very warm welcome and a good morning to you. A beautiful day for cricket.
Indeed, it has been. It's the day 4. Nawazish works that away towards the long on. Another single. Singles have been really good. Bahrain will not mind those singles. They've been adding pressure on the batters of Saudi Arabia, and Waji and Nawazish now need to build up a partnership.
Yeah, they need this partnership to go a long way into the innings. That's much better. Tossed up delivery. Looking for the scoop. But just didn't get the timing right on that shot. What a close delivery that was.
I reckon he went in a little too early to play that shot. You could see that. Had to wait on. The bowler knew what the batter had in his mind. Will be a dot ball.
Much better. That's a good over. Just the 2 runs coming off it. As we are at the halfway stage, 10 overs gone. It's 38 for 3. Saudi still in heaps of trouble. That run rate has now fallen down to 3.8. And there will be changes in the voices in the comm box as Harman and myself will take a breather. It's going to be Shoaib and Mudassar Ali to come in. Whereas there will be a little bit of a drinks break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with live action shortly.
Half of the overs done in the first innings, winning the toss and opting to bowl first. Things looks in control for Bahrain. In a rebuilding phase, Saudi Arabia after losing those 3 quick wickets. Partnership flourishing between Wajul Hassan and the wicketkeeper Nawazish. And Sarfaraz Ali will continue to bowl his second over. Good use of the feet, good connection. Some work for the fielder, no chance. What a start to the over.
What a hit. Important boundary for Saudi Arabia. Using his feet, comes down the track. Nawazish and plays it in the gap to the left of Abbasi at long off. No chance for him as the ball reaches the ropes. 42 now on the board. They need a few more of these boundaries.
Just blindly going after the delivery. The pressure piling up. Boundaries were hard to come. They started off really well. He also needs to make sure to just rotate the strike. Plenty of overs left in this innings. I think Shoaib looking at the surface, and during the pitch report, as Charvi said, there's a hinge of grass left on the surface. So 130, 135 around will be a good total to defend on the surface.
Yes, especially considering the fact that Bahrain batters are not doing as well as they should. They are struggling on these surfaces, and the pitches have been a little troublesome for them. They've not been able to score freely. Full delivery right into the block hole. This is what Sarfaraz can bring to the table. A lot of experience and some inch perfect Yorkers at his disposal.
Good comeback after going for the boundary, and you can see the wicketkeeper now standing up to the stumps. So a couple of dot deliveries. At last a single has been taken. The partnership worth of 24 between these two. So day 4 of this tournament, and thanks to our sponsor 7 Districts for coming on board and supporting this tournament. Running hard. Is there a chance for the second run? They're going for that second. Needed a better throw. But excellent running between the wickets. Trusting each other and going for that second run.
Yeah, good running between the wickets. Took the first run hard, and then always an opportunity for the second, putting pressure on the fielder.
So with that single, 8 runs, that over of Sarfaraz Ali. 11 overs done, 46 for the loss of 3. .46 for the loss of 3, 11 overs done, and Abdul Majid will continue. Good use of the fate, good connection. The first maximum of this innings. A good hit, and 50 comes up for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, some aggression, signs of aggression from Saudi Arabia, and it's good to see that it's come from the skipper, Wajihul Hassan, the first 6 of the game in the 12th over of the innings. So 50 comes up for Saudi Arabia with that huge hit over long off, and very well done by Waji to actually take on somebody like Majid, using his feet and playing it over long off for 6.
That after going for just a couple of runs in his first over. A good positive approach shown by Waji against Majid. The very first ball. Always in control. And with ease clearing that long off boundary.
Yeah, very crucial partnership between these two of 34 runs. The last wicket to fall was when the score read 19 on the board. And since then, in the context of the game, I think this is a very good partnership. From 19 to 3 of 19 for 3, beg your pardon, to 53 for 3. It's a decent comeback. However, the job is not yet done.
It's time for Nawazish, trying to go big towards the deep mid wicket, and a good catch taken by the fielder. The partnership comes to an end. Majid strikes for the first time. A good comeback, going for the maximum on the very first ball.
A fair delivery from Majid, and don't think it was needed at this point in time. We were just saying how good this partnership is proving to be, and he's holed that one out to mid wicket. Loses his focus, Nawazish Akhtar, and in the process loses his wicket as well. 53 for 4.
So 4 wickets down, and walks in Zainul Abidin to support his partner. 37 matches, 232 runs, a strike rate of 120 and average on a bit lower side, 32 best for Zainul Abidin. Conditions favouring the bowling side. They did a pretty good job, the fast bowlers of Bahrain. Now Majid among the wickets here.
Good comeback from Majid. After being hit for a 6 on the very first ball, he gets that wicket of Nawazish Akhtar. Looking to hit over mid-wicket. Finds Junaid. That's a very good delivery. Between the bat and pad, and missed by Prashant behind the stumps as well. End of the over. 12 overs bowled. It's 54 for 4. $54 for 4 after 12 overs. Current run rate of 4.5, and at this rate they'll reach 90, which is well below par. And hence you can see Zain trying to accelerate, press the pedal and get some important runs, because this projected score is not going to help Saudi Arabia.
Indeed, after that poor start, the partnership, which was looking good, came to an end in the previous over. Poor short selection, I would say, nowhere near the ball. This is the time you need to rotate the strike, take a single, get Waji back on strike.
Yeah, another swing and a miss. Oh, this time it's been called as a wide. Imran a little surprised by that decision from Shiju Sam. He thinks that it's a fair delivery, but the umpire thinks otherwise. Well, Imran, I would say you're a bit unlucky. You'll have to bowl that again.
And I would say I agree with you, Shoaib. Much better, played straight towards the margin. The quick single has been taken. There was always a chance at the non-striker end, but not opting to go for the direct hit margin.
A very risky run. Another wicket was on the cards for Saudi Arabia. You could see immediately Waji apologizing to his partner. You don't need a run out at this time of the innings.
And they're clearly missing the services of Hisham, who used to bat at number 4, number 5 for Saudi Arabia. Leaking runs in the shape of extra. Still there's a movement for the fast bowlers.
A green wicket, as we saw a fresh wicket that's been used. There's a lot of carry and bounce as expected on this wicket. You need to ensure that you get the line right as a fast bowler. On that occasion, it was wayward. Nicely played in the air. and over the fielder. What a shot. Wajiul Hassan, the captain, has hit that cleanly for 6.
Leading from the front, where the other batters were struggling on the surface. Quickly shifting his weight on the back foot, and those strong wrists comes into play. An excellent timing, I would say, using that pace offered by Imran. The second maximum for Wajiul Hassan.
Every time the ball goes in that direction, it's very difficult to find the ball back because of the tall trees and bushes there. A lot of greenery, and it does take some time to get the ball back. Emmer in the hunt. Don't think he's going to find it. Oh, they found it.
So Sai Sarthak helping Ayama to fetch that ball, and Haider, I think he was expecting to get a new ball. The good news for Saudi Arabia, Wajiul Hassan, he is looking good. Getting all important 31 runs, looking in control. Kick outside edge, goes towards that third man region. Last couple of overs, making sure to get 7-8 runs. But the key will be not to lose the wicket.
Yeah, they've still got another 7 overs to go after this. So there's a lot of bowling still left that they need to face. And they've already lost 4 of their top order batters. Not needed. I think Zainul Abidin, he's trying to manufacture a shot that isn't available. Just needs to play on the merit.
We've already got 10 runs. Need to give that support to Waji. A wild swing. Got just tempted because mid-off is inside the 30-yard circle. Just trying to go over that mid-off. A good captaincy still. There's a slip in position. This time connects, but straight towards the fielder. So good over coming in for Saudi Arabia. Imran going for some runs. 13 overs done, 64 for the loss of 4.
Abbasi to continue. Catches the call, but it's been played with a lot of control from Waji. So he's looking like he's set out there in the middle now.
It's a good surface, evenly balanced surface, and he's using his feet quite well, playing on the merit of the ball, which was lacking earlier in this innings from the other batters. Coming down the track, good connection, Haider settling. An excellent job done by the captain, Haider Ali, saving some runs. What an effort coming in from the captain of Bahrain.
Outstanding, extraordinary effort from Haider Ali, who had his eyes on the ball all throughout. They will want to check, but from the first look, it looks like he's done a pretty good job. Well inside, and didn't know where the ropes were. He could have actually attempted to catch it as well, but he decided to just push it back in. Not bad. at all from Haider Ali. Now that's been hit straight back to long off, and another single will be taken.
If you remember in the first edition of Gulf Cup against Oman, he took a couple of blinders running from mid-wicket to mid-wicket, from long on to long on. He enjoys his fielding.
Yeah, ball, yeah, well bowled.
Oh, what an effort put in by Haider Ali a couple of deliveries ago. He's someone like Mohammad Wasim, the captain of UAE, who also enjoys his fielding, running from long on to long on. So the captain leading from the front.
Yeah, you're right. He does enjoy the challenge, accepts it, and then leads from the front.
Catch it! Well bowled, yeah.
Nicely bowled by Abbasi, but the ball doesn't carry to him. Good over this too for Bahrain, just 5 runs off it. This is in the air. Will it be taken? No, the fielder doesn't reach there. Will be a single to end the over. And after 14 overs, it's 70 for 4.
Lefty. थोड़ा बाहर रहे लेफ्टी है
So that's the bowling card for Saudi Arabia. Wickets for Rizwan, Imran and Majid. Sarfaraz bowling those 2 overs. So they've still got some overs left from Rizwan, which is good because he'll have a role to play in the death. 2 overs off him. Another over from Imran, 1 over from Majid. So that's 4 overs. But they'll have to fill in with somebody else. So maybe Sarfaraz will be brought back into the attack sometime now. Only 5 bowlers used, so they'll look to use those options only.
some bowling change right arm around to you.
You said now, and there you go, Sarfaraz. The ball in hand. Couple of overs, 10 runs, wicketless. The only bowler so far wicketless. 70 for the loss of 4. Nicely bowled and well managed by Zainul.
Well bowled.
Yeah, singles will be just fine. If Sarfaraz can give only 5 or 6 runs an over, it will be a successful over for Bahrain. Anything around 6 and less is what Bahrain will take from here on. Looking for those Yorkers, bowling those full deliveries. Doesn't allow the batter to get underneath the ball. Good first 2 deliveries from Sarfaraz. Now this one's down the leg side. Missed by Prashant as well. Poor direction. And has to pay the price. Freebies. 5 wides.
Not very stuff coming from Sarfaraz Ali. Keeper standing up. Trying to get into that left-hander, completely missing the line and not getting that support from the wicket keeper. 5 valuable runs for Saudi Arabia. The required run rate just going up 5 runs per over. 5.37 is the, in fact, the current run rate.
A full toss. It's been played towards the square leg. They're looking for the second and will get them comfortably in the end. So this is good cricket overall. This has become a good over because of those extras that were given or conceded by Bahrain, Sarfaraz and Prashant. Big heave, wanted to go big towards the mid-wicket, misses it inside edge, and will be another dot ball. So sort of a comeback from Sarfaraz in this over. Coaching staff, Bahrain. Enjoying his tea. Oh, you miss, I hit. Sarfaraz strikes and strikes at the right time. Zainul Abidin's day, his struggle comes to an end.
He was wicketless, Sarfaraz, until this happened. A good comeback after going for 5 wide runs, bowling wicket to wicket channel. Nowhere near the ball. A big heave. The partnership, which was looking good, the 26 runs partnership comes to an end. Zainul Abidin managing 8 of 14, 79 on board, half of the side back in the hut. And there will be change in the voices in the com box. It will be Ahmed Khwaja. He'll be joined by Charvi Butt.
Abdul Manan Ali in at 7 then. It's been a real toil for Saudi Arabia this morning. Excellent disciplined seam bowling coming in from Bahrain. Sarfaraz amongst the wickets as well. Chopped away but straight to the point fielder. So good comeback after leaking a few runs. 15 gone. Saudi Arabia in dire straits, 79 for 5. Well, it's been an outstanding bowling effort coming in from Bahrain this morning. Former UAE women's captain Chavi Bhatt alongside me. Good morning and welcome.
Very good morning to you, Ahmed, and thank you very much. What an eventful innings we've had. We're in the 15th over and just 79 on board for Saudi. The bowling has been absolutely exceptional. 41 dot balls have been bowled in this innings. 2 sixes, 3 boundaries, and it's been 15 balls since the previous boundary has been hit, and a contribution all round from all the bowlers. They've got a wicket each.
Terrific job done as a set. Meanwhile, it's going to be Imran Khan into his final over. Very tidy spell. Leading edge and taken. The man with the golden arm strikes again.
What a set. It's going to be the set batsman, Vaji. And have a look. It's a fair delivery. And that is just played back, restricted to Vaji. Didn't have time, did move in line with the ball. The approach was good, but the ball came on so quickly. He didn't expect that to bounce off the surface so quick. 79 for 6 now, when Vaji Ul Hussain will walk back and the 16th over. We've got
Yeah, scoring like middle. 5 to go.
So Chaudhry Mohammad Imran coming in at 8. The set batter, the captain departing. Imran Khan has been outstanding. Edged and taken first ball. It's a collapse for Saudi.
Oh, what a delivery. A peach of a delivery, tempting Imran to go for the big shot. Once again, it's another rampage here from Bahrain. Let's have a look at that one. There was a little bit of a edge. Gets that outside edge, looks for the big swing. And if even we see the ball rising up nicely off the surface. So 79 for 7 now are Saudi. Ahmed, this is looking like a roll down.
Very poor effort. Gone for a golden duck is Chaudhry Mohammad Imran. 79 for 7 now. Well, could we see a magic moment here in the ILT20 Gulf T20i Championship 2024? Big fast bowler Usman Najib coming in. Certainly can pack a punch, but Imran Khan is on a hat-trick. Slip in place. One fast bowler to another. Here we go. Steaming in. Right in the block hole, but he's kept it out well. Nervous moments for the lower order batters.
I can imagine the amount of pressure you have on yourself as a batter when you're standing there and you're facing the hat-trick ball. You want to just get the ball on bat and get it away. Don't give the magic moment to the bowler.
Well, Chavi, has this pitch really been as difficult as Saudi have made it look? This was the first wicket. Wajih Hassan, extra bounce, leading edge, and Chaudhry Mohammad Imran. Well, that is a shot the coaching staff will certainly be having an inquiry about. Good looking punch, bit of a misfield will get them a single. But as I was asking you earlier, Chavi, is this pitch really that difficult that Saudi are 81 for 7?
I think it was just that couple of wickets, Emma, that fell in the beginning of the innings. The first 3 or 4 wickets that fell very quickly. That's when the ball was doing magic on that surface. But now as the sun's coming out and the surface gets harder, it gets a lot easier to bat on. But I'll tell you what, it's just been a Bahrain show all the way through. The pressure just really got to Saudi and they've not been able to recover from that. Look at the figures of Imran Khan, 3 for 20. Final delivery of his spell is had an economy of 5.71. And with all of that, there's still been 12 extras that have been bowled by Bahrain in this game.
Well, can you imagine the score without them? Would have been very tough indeed. Swing and a miss, and 3 for 20 on the day. Imran Khan has been brilliant. The Saudi batting, not so much. 81 for 7 after 16. Well, that projected score is looking quite miserable at the moment for Saudi Arabia. 81 for 7. Well and truly into the tail now. Manan Ali can bat though. And interesting move. Captain marshalling his troops. No, pardon me. I thought he was coming on to bowl. It will be Rizwan Butt. Bowled a very tidy spell in the power play. Now coming back to mop up the tail here, Chavi.
And they've got a long on in place. So they've got a good field out there. They've got 2 on the onside in the deep. They've got a deep mid wicket in place. So Rizwan 1 for 5 and 2. Rizwan Butt. Once again, just very good lines, good lengths. Ahmed, they've kept it very tight. And at T20 International, when we're talking about the number of boundaries, only 3 boundaries in the entire innings and 2 sixes. That's not T20.
And even that was from Wajul Hassan in the power play. So they've been starved of runs consistently. And just that consistency, plugging away on that good length channel outside off, has paid rich dividends for Bahrain. Rizwan Butt would like to add to his wickets column as well. Every bowler that Haider Ali has utilized this morning has contributed. Oh, extra bounce, just nipping away from Usman Najib. Beautifully bowled.
You know, with the tail end, some of these deliveries, they get the best of them. And that's really something that Bahrain will capitalize on, something that they will play along on. But fabulous. Saudi just will be thinking, let's not get all out. Let's make sure we play all the way till the 20th.
Yeah, we've seen even a score of 120 odd being defended earlier by Bahrain. So Saudi will believe they can do the same. Oh, that's cut him in half. And how did that miss the leg stick?
Oh, nicely done. Very nicely done by Rizwan. But it's all about the areas. Just have a look at that. Slightly back of the length. Just rolling his fingers, bowling that leg cutter. The ball going in sharply. And I think it's just the borderline of the seam, the flat surface. That's the movement it gets. The leather off the surface.
Very skillful bowler is Rizwan, but consistent and accurate. Big heave-ho! And has that cleared the fence? You bet it has. That's a huge 6.
Oh, nicely done. He would be happy with that. Usman will enjoy that. 88 for 7 with that big hit. I think it was with all those deliveries that were coming in, he had to get that big swing in. Very, very good hit that.
Yeah, he had enough poking and prodding. Just swing for cow corner. And he certainly got those big biceps, those big forearms. Clean connection. A rare boundary coming in for Saudi. Trying a repeat dose. Inside edge. They're looking for 2. Good fielding. The out cricket from Bahrain today has been outstanding, Chavi.
It has been very good. So Usman Najib with that 6 has moves on to 8 of 7, and Manan Ali 2 of 3 for him. They would just want to add up as many runs as they can towards the end of the innings. We've got one more delivery remaining in the 17th over. 8 runs have come in this over so far, so not bad from a Saudi perspective.
Yeah, anything they can scrounge together in the final 3 overs will be useful. Oh, attempted ramp, but straight to the keeper. Nothing going right here for Saudi. And Manan Ali, simple catch to the keeper.
No, I don't think that's gone off the bat at all. The umpire says not out. If 89 for 7.
Well, he's signaling it took his right shoulder. You certainly have much better eyesight than me, Charvi. And Shiju Sam saying not out. Well, I thought they had gone up in celebrations, but that's an excellent call. And Manan Ali really emoting, really stressing it, hit me on the right shoulder very hard. 17 gone, 89 for 7. Abdul Majid Abbasi into his final over. He's been very tidy as well. So even the left arm tweakers have played their role, supporting the seamers. Usman Najib, he packs a punch, that is for sure. And I don't think he's going to die wondering against the spinner. The tail enders rarely do. But he'll need to be street smart about it. Long on, deep mid wicket. Squeezed away to short third. And Manan Ali scurries through for a single. That's good batting.
That's good. They need to rotate that strike even with just 3 overs to go, you want to ensure that you get the runs on board as quickly as possible. 90 up now for Saudi. And Majid Abbasi. Yeah, that's that flatter, quicker delivery through the air. He really attacks the stumps, uses shoulder really well.
Yeah, can they get up to about 125? They'll need that one big over. Usman Najib, we've seen, can clear the fence. Maybe the spinner is the one they have to target. Whipped away. The call is for a catch. Will drop in front of the deep mid wicket. They will pick up 2 though. Big square boundaries here at the ICC Academy ovals.
Yeah, that's the longest side of the ground today. 93 for 7, 18th. So Majid has bowled some good lines. He's got that economy of 5.7 today. Yeah, flatter once again. That's going to be easy pickings. Another single.
Yeah, they've been sensible about it so far. Manan Ali and Usman Najib adding 15 very, very valuable runs to say the least. Can they continue in the same vein though? Sliced in the air, will just plug and land in front of the long on. So I think Manan is not being able to deliver the big blows. Maybe leave that job to Usman Najib while you just push the 1s and 2s along and carry the innings through till the 20 over mark.
That's always probably something that would be required. Yeah, once again, that's a hard hit. And that will get it through square leg. Much needed for Saudi, and Usman climbs on top of it. It's going to be another boundary.
Yeah, poor delivery and rightfully punished. And 99 on the board. A drag down from Majid Abbasi. And he's just flayed it away behind square. Finds the gap and finds the fence. 99 for 7. Saudi Arabia, 2 overs to go. So Rizwan Butt to bowl the penultimate over. Excellent bowling figures, 1 for 13. But Usman Najib is looking dangerous.
Can they get a few runs on board? This one's been punched away in the air and will go all the way into the scoreboard. It's another maximum. And what a way to get your team over that 100 mark. Struggling through. But Manan Ali now coming into the party alongside Usman. What a cracking shot that is. Pitched it short and picked it up on the rise. 6 runs.
Yeah, my due apologies to Manan. He certainly does pack a punch, picking it up off a length. And that has been blasted for a maximum. Early boundary in the over. Oh, leading edge. This has gone straight up. Oh, it's been shelled. Can you believe it? A rare error in the field from Bahrain.
Can't get simpler than that, and it has been put down. So, after a rampage of runs, has been put down. Simple catch, waited for it at plenty of time and through the hands of Asif Ali at short cover.
Well, that is slightly embarrassing, to be quite honest. In a half of the blade once again, they will push for 2, but stick to a single. Well, they don't come easier than that, Charvi. It's a clear day here at the ICC Academy ovals. And if Manan Ali gets a few boundaries away here, that could prove to be very costly. We've seen low scoring games here at the Gulf Cricket Championship.
How many runs can Saudi get? They're 107 for 7 with 3 more deliveries remaining in this over. And they've got another 6. Once again, trying to play towards the offside ball, just dragging through onto the on. But we're seeing both these batters, they're getting underneath every delivery, trying to power it through. They know how important every run added. 9 runs in the over so far, with 2 more deliveries remaining. They probably, I think, Emma, you're mentioning about that 120, 125 mark. It's probably in their sights.
And they have a good seam bowling attack. 29 valuable runs added by this pair for the 8th wicket. Usman Najib looking to tee off once more against Rizwan Butt. In a half of the blade again. Certainly no half measures. But he's done well to come back after that early maximum.
Yeah, it's just trying to finish strong. Another single, so 10 runs in the over. One more remaining. 109 for 7. And not a bad mini partnership being built here between Manan and Usman. With 30 runs in 21 deliveries. That run rate, after a very long time, has gone to almost 6 and over. They've not seen that 6 run and over mark for a while.
I think we haven't seen it all day, to be quite honest. Edged and taken.
What a catch.
One shot too many from Manan Ali, and that's an excellent take by the Bahrain keeper.
Oh, fabulous catch that. No mistakes taken. Leaped onto it. There's a fair delivery. And Prashant Kurup picking up that catch. It was the ball moving wide outside the off stump. It was moving away. He went on to chasing it. Just got the toe end of the batch and a fabulous catch taken at the end. So Manan Ali, after scoring 12 of 10, will walk away. 19 overs gone. It's 109 for 8.
Bowling right arm over.
So it's going to be Ishtiaq Ahmed coming in at 10. Heroic performance with the ball in the previous game. We'll need to replicate that in the second innings. Strike rate of 130 is not bad. They just need that one big over. Heaved away towards mid-wicket. There is a fielder in the deep. Will they look to challenge him? No, they'll just stick to one. Ishtiaq, you have a simple dictation. Get Usman Najib back on strike.
It was Usman to play that shot towards mid-wicket, and Ishtiaq has come in. Let's have a look at that wicket again. Getting that movement even towards the end. Sarfaraz comes in once again. This one's been played up in the air, and there are 2 fielders coming underneath and should be taken. It's going to be another wicket to fall here for Saudi. They lose their 8th.
Well, that's poor application from Ishtiaq. Just needed to take a single. Instead went for the big heave-ho. Fair delivery. No issues with that front foot. And it was a steepler. And Haider Ali, the captain, making absolutely no mistake at long on. Good running catch. Safe grab. So Saudi Arabia are 9 down for 110. Ishtiaq comes and goes for a golden duck. 110 for 9.
So the last man in. It takes a walk out there in the centre for 4 deliveries remaining in this innings. 110 for 9. So Ahmed Raza, he will be the man on strike as Sarfaraz picks up his second. Comes in once again. There's a bit of a shout just off the pads. And a shy at the stumps as well will keep things interesting.
Yeah, big inside edge there from Ahmed Raza. And Ishtiaq Ahmed, well, not much to say about this shot. It was on a length, so he took a chance. But that longer boundary towards the onside kept his eyes locked on the ball. Well done, skipper. He'll be pretty pleased with his bowler so far. And the fielding has been relatively sharp as well. Not connecting on that one, just dribbling away to mid-wicket. And they're not really pushing hard for the second either. So that 120 odd mark looks unlikely here, Chavi.
And does 112 for 9. 2 more deliveries remaining, and Sarfaraz 2 for 22. It's done well. It's going to be Ahmed Raza on strike. They will want to clean it up, all in all, even if they've got a few balls to spare. Yeah, gets it on the pad, but I think that's missing the line of the stumps. Half-hearted shout.
It's been a superb final over from Sarfraz Ali. Just 3 runs conceded, keeping it simple within the stumps on a foolish length. I think Saudi will be disappointed they haven't been able to latch onto a few. And they'll certainly need to bowl out of their skins. They certainly have the quality in the seam bowling department. The likes of Usman Najib himself, Ishtiaq and Ahmed Raza, the 3 seamers, very capable. Final ball of the innings then. Whacked away towards cow corner. There is a fielder in the deep. And they'll run on the throw. No, they will not. 113 is all that Saudi Arabia can manage in their batting effort. Job half done by Bahrain. Excellent bowling.
No, very, very well done. It's less than run a ball that they need to get to. 114 is what they'll require. But not bad. A good contribution. Handy from Usman to get his team on the other side of that 100-run mark. 20 of 15 for him. And Ahmed Raza just giving him a little bit of support towards the end, 2 of 3. But Sarfaraz finishes off strong, 2 for 23 on the day in 4. And Bahrain, they have been exceptional out there in the field today.
Well, if you take Usman Najib's 20 runs, add the 12 extras and subtract that from the total, I think the Saudi coaching staff will not be pleased with their batters, to say the least. But the body language of Bahrain tells the story. Haider Ali looking quite relaxed, quite calm. His bowlers have done an outstanding job. It was a slow start for Saudi Arabia with the bat. They were 19 for 3 at one stage. Then we saw Wajiul Hassan, the captain, taking some responsibility alongside Nawazish. But after Nawazish departed, a flurry of wickets going down. And in the end, Saudi Arabia really struggled to get that momentum into their batting effort.
Just for a few, but let's have a look at that bowling card. So Imran, 3 of 20. The pick of the bowlers, Sarfaraz 2 for 11, 2 for 23, I beg your pardon, and 2 for 23 for Rizwan. And the contributions all the way through. There were 3 wickets that fell on the 79-run mark, wicket number 5, 6 and 7. But all in all, I think it's just been a contribution, a very strong contribution from the bowling unit of Bahrain, as they just stopped Saudi at 113 for 9 at the end of 20.
Excellent economy rates as well for all the Bahrain bowlers. Let's take a look at the highlights then. It was, of course, Haider Ali of Bahrain who won the toss and invited them to bat first. Faisal Khan looked completely out of touch, couldn't get going. Usman Khalid bowling out to long on in the power play. And after that, it was a real struggle. Wajiul Hassan did play well. That was an excellent delivery from Imran Khan to trap Abdul Wahid. Then there was a mini partnership between Nawazish and the skipper. They added about 26 runs together. But after the departure of Nawazish, it was a collapse coming in. From 79 for 4, they were reduced to 79 for 7. And after that, there really was no comeback for the Saudi batting lineup.
Yeah, unfortunate. Just couldn't get going. A few shots towards the end just to help them get those last-minute runs on board. But nonetheless, it's going to be less than run or ball when Bahrain do come in. Some good shots that were being played, but fielding, like you mentioned earlier, has been exceptional. So Bahrain, they need 114 of their 20 overs at an approximate run rate of 5.65. We will take a break here. We'll shortly be back with the Bahraini chase.
Welcome back, viewers. Saudi Arabia put up 113 for the loss of 9 for the match number 7 against Bahrain. Quick look at the batting card. Usman 2 from 10, Faisal 6 from 7, Wahid 2 from 4, 3 players with the single digits. Waji got the runs, 35 from 35, run a ball. Nawazish 14 from 20, Zain 8 from 14. Manan getting those big hits but not able to convert them into bigger runs. Imran was gone on the very first delivery. Usman chipped in runs in the later stages. Usman Najib getting 20 from 15. Ishtiyaq was gone on the very first delivery. And Ahmed remained not out. 113 for the loss of 9 is all that they could have managed against a very disciplined bowling lineup of Bahrain. Rizwan 4 overs, 2 for 23. Imran Javed again a very good day. 4 overs, 1 for 18. Imran Khan 4 overs, 3 for 20. Another very good day for him. Sarfaraz 2 for 23. Economical always. And Majid Abbasi 1 for 25 in his 4 overs. 114 the target. This is an excellent performance by the Bahraini national camp. Won the toss, decided to go for a bowl first. And that is the target. Bahrain require 114 in their 20 overs. 5.65 runs per over. That is the need for Bahrain to register another win. They had a win against Kuwait. And there are the two on-field umpires walking towards the centre. Shiju Sam, the local homeboy, alongside Usman, Zayed Usman from Kuwait. Day 4 of the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship coming your way live from the beautiful ICC Academy ground. And there are the bowlers and fielders. You can see Faisal Khan having a word with Waji. They'll have to bowl really, really well. They'll have to bowl the skin out if they want to defend. And there are the two openers. You've got Sarfaraz alongside him is the wicket-keeper batter Prashant for Bahrain to take the centre stage. Less than run a ball the requirement. And they will be looking for 2 wins in a row. Very clinical victory against Kuwait. They did well. And even today, they're not chasing a very big target. Shan Kurup got some runs at the top in the previous game. Sarfaraz hasn't really got in the skin of getting those runs. But again, today is a new day and he'll be looking to make a mark. That's Ishtiyaq Ahmed. Usually bowls with a new ball. He was excellent in the last game against Qatar. Picked up 4 wickets. And that's Sarfaraz. And it's also the right time to introduce my co-commentator Mudassir Ali. Welcome.
Good morning, Harman. Kurup, 15 matches, 74 best, strike rate of 115. Just wanted to mention my co-commentator looking dashing in this Cordra jacket. New day, new beginning and a new fashion.
Thank you so much, Mudassir. And there's Sarfaraz Ali, 50 matches, over 1,000 runs, best of 69. And he's also got 6 half centuries. He can do what Faisal does. And Usman Najib has got the new ball in hand. He will be taking the centre stage. 28 games for him, 43 wickets. Economy of 7.87. Slightly higher, but can be a new day, as they say. He is a very good bowler. There is Shiju Sam, the on-field umpire.
So play on says Shiju Sam, slip in position. A judicious left by the batter. Chasing 114. The bowlers doing a pretty good job in the first innings for Bahrain. Now it's up to the batters. They are up against the pace battery of Saudi Arabia. The likes of Usman Najib, Ishtiyaq, who looks in brilliant form with the ball. Got 4 wickets yesterday.
Oh, look at that delivery. That was a delivery. Shaping in towards a right-hander. That extra bounce. And look at that delivery. What a delivery that was. Woo.
Sharp bounce. Well directed. Coming into the right hander. Caught in two minds. Good start. Forcing the batter on the back foot, Usman Najib.
Mudassar, I like the energy of Saudi Arabia. They are pumped up. Oh, another good delivery. Look at that bounce, that carry towards the keeper. Although not the cleanest of takes by the wicket-keeper Nawazish. But that was a delivery from Usman Najib.
What a start. 3 deliveries. Was not in control. Now you can see that concern on his face. This is the new surface for game number 7. They need to apply on the surface, the batters.
Oh, that missed the edge. That was another ripper of a delivery. Usman Najib steaming gun here. He is quick.
Oh, what a start, Harman. Strong built, fast bowler. Getting that movement as well as that bounce. He's putting that extra effort. Hitting the deck hard. This is how you utilize the conditions in your favor as a fast bowler.
Oh, that was even better. That came in sharply, missing the stumps by all ends. That was over the middle stump. That was a delivery. That was a peach.
As if these are the English conditions here. Incoming delivery. Sharply coming into the right hander. Caught in two minds, Kurup.
What an over so far. 5 dot deliveries. And all 5 have been different. Usman Najib. What a bowler. And what a way to start the first over. The second innings. It's a maiden to start off things. Defending 113. That's the end of the over. An excellent start by Usman Najib. And you can see the Bahrain coach. Surely some kind of words that he must be telling the batters. There is some discussion happening. It's not going to be an easy one. Usman Khalid, he was the player of the match yesterday. Bowled really well and also batted. Got the player of the match because of his batting stint. 25 games for him. Averages 16. Economy of 5.32. Under 6 is always good. 2 4-wicket hauls and 18 wickets. An interesting change here, Vaji. A pacer from the other end, and from the far end he's got the left arm spin option.
Not sure whether this move will work in favor of Saudi Arabia, but the captain coming out with a plan. This movement for the fast bowler, and quite interestingly, left arm orthodox to bowl the second over.
Well, that was unexpected bounce and turn. Sarfaraz had no shot on option.
Your thoughts, Harman, on this move? Because Najib bowled quite brilliantly. Just going down the leg, hitting his thigh pad.
Interesting move. Oh, another very good delivery. He's mixing it up, this time trying to hit him onto the pads. Another dot delivery. Sarfaraz, not the best footwork that you will see. He's known for the bigger hits, likes to slog.
8 dot deliveries in a row. Usman Khalid. It was in the slot. There you go. In his own style, off the mark with a huge maximum.
This is what Sarfaraz is known for. If it's in the arc, it's out of the park. 53 sixes in total. Too full. This was under the bat. Any batter could have hit that away. And a batter like Sarfaraz was never leaving that away. Into the bushes it goes. Will be some ball searching. And that's the first runs coming off the bat. There's a maiden over by Usman Najib. Interestingly, the previous game also he started with a maiden.
Oh, he's a premier fast bowler, and he's the one who always makes sure to put that pressure on the batters. Walks in the fourth umpire, Naseem, helping the on-field umpire Jusam. The change in the ball here. What a massive hit we have witnessed from the blade of Sarfaraz. This is what happens, Herman. Spinner bowling the power play and slight error. It was a bit fuller. And full advantage taken by the batter, Usman Najib. He's a fighter. You were there in Qatar when he had a fall during his run-up. We saw that earlier in this tournament as well. He has that injury, but he's out there for his team.
He's got that fighter spirit. Oh, good delivery. That came in pretty sharp. Change of length and a little quicker. And I think Usman Najib's 3 overs are going to be very important. 4 overs of Ishtiyaq Ahmed are going to be very, very important. These two bowlers can really change the game in favor of Saudi.
One more hit and one more 6. He's dealing in maximums. Back off length. This time goes towards the deep square leg region.
That was a poor delivery. Usman Khalid getting carried away. And Sarfaraz, he had all the licenses to go for that big shot. Poor delivery, hammered away. And you can't leak away runs. That pressure that was built from that maiden over previous. This over 12 already off it. You can't do that. The move is not working for Waji.
12 runs so far. And what a comeback! Usman Khalid strikes back. Sarfaraz trying out too many things. Got couple of maximums. Wanted to finish the over with the flourish. But in the process just losing the shape.
Yeah, that's a fair delivery. And Usman Khalid, his trick has worked. Onto the leg stump. See you later, says the bowler to the batter Sarfaraz after hitting 2 sixes. He gets the last laugh, and look at that. Aggression also coming in. He walks back 12 from 6. After 2, it's 12 for the loss of 1. Asif Ali, he's the new batter. He'll be at the non-strikers end. 11 games, 130 runs. Average is 13. Usman Najib, that will be the first runs of his bowling. A very good shot there from Prashant. Big chase for the fielder. Does well to save it. They'll be looking to come back for the third. 3 runs completed of the very first delivery.
Dejected Sarfaraz, but now it all depends on Kurup. He struggled in the first over, but what an over we have witnessed. The previous one from Usman Khalid, going for a couple of maximums. Brave enough to give that flight and bowling a bit fuller, inviting him to go big. It's a rare sight as a spinner. You see that kind of aggression.
Well, you need that aggression if you want to win this game. Low scoring totals, you gotta show all the aggression. Bahrain did that similar act against Kuwait. Their bowlers are all pumped up, and that is where you win half the battle. if you can get over the mind of the batters, Mustaz.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about the mind games. Low scores, always thrillers. In the air and in the gap as well. Everything is happening. They are looking for wickets here. And he's building that pressure.
Yes, he has been bowling in the right length. This was also leading edge, a fly slip. Probably could have got a chance. They get a single, Asif Ali. And I think it will be a very brave move now from the other end if you can bring in Ishtiyaq Ahmed, because these two prime bowlers can do well. Usman Najib started off with a maiden, but he's bowling well.
Now, not in control. Third man settling. One more wicket goes down. What a take! A brilliant catch taken in the deep. And Usman strikes for the first time.
Usman Najib does what he was sent in for. Prashant walks back, trying to go across the line. It's a fair delivery. And look at that. Trying to go towards the deep square, but only finds the third. And Ahmad Raza with the safe pair of hands. And look at that celebration. They know wickets are the key. Prashant walks back dejected, 3 from 8. And after 2.3 overs at 16 for the loss of 2.
(16) on board. They have lost both the openers, and in comes Haider Ali. 61 matches, more than 1300 runs. Average looks good. Even the strike rate 121, 750 is to his name. The best of 79 unbeaten. But conditions are completely different. The situation demands Haider Ali to play out few overs. Steaming in, Usman. Oh, what a delivery. I'm loving this, Harman. Extracting some bounce.
What a welcome to give to a batter like Haider. It's the perfume delivery. And that's how the last wicket fell. Prashant never in the position to play that extra bounce. And an excellent catch there by Ahmad Raza holding on to it. He'll be relieved after that. But what a good delivery was that to start off. We could see Prashant very disappointed. 2 wickets lost early on. Just the kind of start that Saudi wanted.
An attacking field runs in. Usman onto the pads. But good field setup. Now all of a sudden you can see that buzz in the field. The fielders, they're everywhere. And Usman, what a start. And look at that run up. Short run up, smooth run up. And look at that wrist position. Good lock and good release. Bowling with the seam and hitting the deck hard.
Not only hitting the deck hard, almost hitting the helmet of the batter as well. What a good delivery. Haider just ducking out of the way.
This is what happens. Sometimes as a fast bowler you just get carried away trying to get that extra pace, extra bounce, and all of a sudden you overstep, and now the advantage will be Bahrain. It's a free hit coming in, and the good news is Haider will be on strike.
Yes, it will be a free hit. Let's have a look at that. Comes in. Oh, that's a big no ball. Good decision there by Siju Sam. He's got an eye and a eagle. Free hit. Open license for the batter, and you've got Haider Ali on strike. This is icing on the cake.
He's making sure because they did not change the ends. Haider will be on strike, so no change in the field as well. The field position remains the same for the free hit delivery, and there you go, the signal coming in from Shiju Sam. It's Haider on strike, and Haider making room, connects and goes toward that fine leg region. A massive hit off the mark in style. The little man Haider Ali getting a maximum against Usman.
And not only did he get a 6 off the free hit, it's another no ball. It's another free hit. What a brave shot there. Went on the back foot. The bowler following the batter. Oh, another big no ball here. What are you doing, Usman? And what a shot. Straight into the bushes. The small man Haider Ali with a brave heart.
And that too, he anticipated that back of line delivery quite early. Looking very confident. I like that positive approach. A terrific fielder. Astute captaincy in the first innings we have witnessed from Haider. Now the team is in trouble. Look at that. Just making room, going toward that leg stump, and connects well.
Well, this was a tennis smash. He didn't even look at it because it was too quick. But what a shot. He's unable to find the ball. He's been searching.
Young boy, remove those shades, and you need to go into those bushes to fetch that ball.
Well, I'll tell him about this after the game probably because I can't leave from here. But again, Usman Najib giving away. Looks like there is a change in ball, or have they found one? That is another free hit. Another free hit here. Usman Najib. All the good work in the first over. He's leaking runs here.
That too. The last ball of the over, going for plenty of runs from Usman Najib. The field setup remains the same. Runs in. Usman making room. Thick outside edge. Goes over the first slip. So runs are coming thick and fast. Haider Ali is on a roll here.
Yes, the intentions were clear to get a boundary. Thick outside edge over the fieldsman. And a 4 there. 16 coming off it. Not a bad delivery, but too full. And goes away for another boundary here. Leaking runs is the bowler. 16 off it after 3. It's 28 for the loss of 2.
This game has been of fluctuating fortunes. All of a sudden, the momentum shifting in favor of the batting side. Going for plenty of runs. He started the over with a wicket, then going for runs here.
Mudassar, this is T20 cricket for you. Usman Najib started with a maiden, and the second over that he bowls picks up a wicket but goes away for 16 runs. And you've got the new bowler, Ishtiaq Ahmed, picked up 4 wickets against Qatar. He'll have to do real good wonders here. Economy of 6.7 to 37 games, 46 wickets. He's got the first 4-wicket haul yesterday. He'll have to do a similar act today as well.
The helmet behind the stump. Your helmet behind the stump. Helmet.
But again, we are witnessing here Asif Ali, the left-hander on strike. The drama will continue here in ICC Cricket Academy. It's Ishtiaq Ahmed, the man who got those 4 wickets previous day. Slip in position. Very watchful. Now they have that upper hand after getting those 16 runs in the previous over. Thanks to Usman Najib helping the cause of Bahrain. 28 for the loss of 2. He's having a good tournament with the ball, Harman.
He's a very fiery bowler. He's a very, very good bowler. And his overs are going to be very crucial.
Just losing his shape before delivering that ball here. But look at that. What an effort we have seen against Qatar. First he got better of Imal. Then Tanvir. This was a good trap set up by the bowler, having that fielder at the square leg. And all of a sudden wickets going down. The damage was done by Ishtiaq.
Excellent bowling, as you mentioned. Oh, that's a good one. Keeping it a little away from the left-hander now. The first delivery coming into the batter. This one shaping away. He's got a lovely action, and the bouncer that he uses. He's a fiery bowler. He like to have a few words with the batter as well. He's a very chirpy chap.
Yeah, good to see the pace battery of Saudi Arabia, the likes of Usman Najib and Ishtiaq Ahmed. Two premier fast bowlers of Saudi Arabia. The one going for plenty of runs in the previous over. He started with a maiden over. Now it all depends on this over. Usman Najib. I feel for him. Just to get that extra pace, he committed the crime of bowling a couple of no balls. I wanted to pull. Look at that bounce he's getting from the surface.
Well, what a bouncer that was. One for the over signal there from Zayed Usman. Look at that. Unplayable. Look at that bounce. And lovely action as well. I'm a fan of his action. Reminds me of Jamie Anderson in his early days, if you remember.
You're talking about Jimmy Anderson. I want you to take you back to 1980s. The West Indians, the likes of Andy Roberts, Michael Holding. Swing and a miss, and the loud appeal. They are celebrating, but unmoved is the on-field umpire.
That was worth the shout. Another very good delivery there from Ishtiaq. That's the on-field umpire, Zayed Usman, coming from Kuwait. He says no, there was no edge. Nods his head. But what a delivery. Dream delivery for any bowler. Asif Ali trying to go for the big shot. And look at that delivery once again. Swing and a miss. They were entrusted. Nawazish felt he's got the edge. Four dot deliveries to start. Oh, that was another very good delivery. Again was an unplayable one. This time, back of length. What a delivery, Mudassir.
I'm loving this contest. One of the best bowling attacks, if we talk about this tournament. Saudi Arabia fast bowlers, and look at that, holding that same position, smooth run up and locking that wrist, and there you go.
Doesn't he look like Jamie Anderson in his peak years? What a bowler. Final delivery.
Extra swing and extra run. And rightly said, would love to see that run up of Ishtiaq.
That wide, that run coming in.
Looking for a wicket. Runs in one more time in this over. Oh, brilliantly done. And very watchful. Let it go. Not at all in a hurry. Asif Ali. It's a good start for Ishtiaq. 4 overs done. 29 for the loss of 2.
Usman Najib is back. The captain believing in him after an expensive previous over. 16 of it and a wicket. Good delivery. Worked away towards that deep backward square leg. A single to start the 5th over. Usman and Ishtiaq Ahmed have to build up a partnership with the ball now. They need to pick up wickets and not leak runs, Mudassar.
Oh, absolutely. And at the other end, they need to stitch a partnership. Asif Ali and Haider Ali. And I'm so impressed the way he led his side, Haider Ali, in this tournament. Running everywhere in the field. And now a lot depends on this pair for Bahrain. It's not working. It's not working. Usman trying out too many things. And advantage Bahrain yet again.
I would say he's over trying. It's another no ball. That's already the 3rd no ball that he's bowled. Let's have a better look at that. Another big no ball. What are you doing there, Usman? Even Vaji having a word with him. Well, another free hit. This time Asif on strike. Probably the bowler will have the better, I feel. Haider is a better settled batsman.
To say the other way, he has that license to go big. And flick of the wrist just for a single. All the hard work done in the couple of overs. And the batters, they are looking good. Thanks to Usman Najib for bowling those no balls.
Bowling a no ball is a crime with that low total on the board. Faisal Khan, he's regularly coming and having a word with the bowler. Haider Ali. If they can get his wicket, that will be really prized at the moment. They need the wicket of Haider Ali if they want to be back in this contest strongly.
Onto the pads, and there was a chance. Usman Khalid was stationed at short square leg. A risky shot, fetching 4 runs for Haider Ali and for Bahrain.
Haider gets another boundary, but also I feel that was a chance that the fielder should have taken. Just over him. Just over, and 4 runs on the board. "36 runs on the board. Haider, he's motoring here. 15 from 7 already. He's collected 2 fours and a 6.
I like his approach. Strong wrist, slow reflexes from Usman Khalid. You need to be on your toes when you're standing close to the batter. Connects and goes towards that corner. He is dealing in boundaries. The little man getting better of Usman.
That was absolutely crunched. Usman leaking runs here. Haider looking very comfortable against him. 2 back-to-back boundaries. You can't do that. It's again not a good length. You can't opt for that if you don't have protection in the deep.
Using the crease quite well, rolling those wrists, Haider Ali. The team was in trouble. Came in Haider Ali and is dealing in maximum boundaries. Quickly moves to 19 of just 8 balls. Under pressure is Usman Najib. Going for plenty of runs. Sensible piece of batting.
I reckon he's already got the runs on the board. 11 of this over so far. There's still one more delivery to come in. And if you see, you've got the runs. 18 dot deliveries have been bowled. But again, the runs on the board, 40. This is T20 cricket for you. And these are the last 2 boundaries. This was a chance, I feel, that Usman Khalid had to take. And this one was full authority from Haider Ali. And that shot that went to Usman Khalid, I think it was a little too quick for him. The reflexes were very slow. And it was almost that he was surprised.
.40 for the loss of 2. Excellent. Got those runs, not at all in a hurry. Going for plenty of runs in his 3rd over as well. 5 overs done, 40 for the loss of 2, and there will be change in the voices in the com box. For the next set of 5, you'll be entertained by Charvi Butt and Ahmad Khwaja.
Final over of the power play to go then. It's been a relatively solid start here for Bahrain. Chavi Bhatt, good morning and welcome back.
Thank you very much, Ahmad. 74 needed of 89. That's really where Bahrain is. The bowling has been good from Saudi, picking up 2 wickets. Run rates at 7.74. Required just down at, but just a shade below 5 and over. Getting runs. Heather still out there. 19 of 10 for him. Asif just getting his footing right. So it's going to be Ishtiaq back in. Starting off, bowled like a dream. That's a good delivery. Gets it through the cover region, and this one's going to run away. Easy, done, and 4 runs.
Too much width offered there by Ishtiaq. And typical left-hander flashing hard towards that cover point region. Beautifully put away by Asif Ali. He had been a bit sedate, 2 of 10. And then finally getting that release shot. And nicely punched away through the covers. So the current run rate looking good for Bahrain, going at 8.3. Required is just at 4.8. So very manageable equation. As long as the captain is in the middle, Bahrain will feel relatively relaxed in the dugout. Can they make it back-to-back victories in the Gulf Cricket Championship? Trying to flash that hard again. Ishtiaq did offer the width, so he's lucky to get away with that one.
44 for 2. It's just the final over in the power play. And Bahrain would want to get as many runs as possible. They've got 4 already in the over, with 3 more deliveries remaining. Can they make this a 10-run over? This will put them in a very good position. 70 now needed, 87. They've already hit 4 boundaries, 3 maximums in the innings so far. They're looking very, very good, Bahrain. Things have gone their way right from the toss. Once again, that's a big hit. That's gone all the way. And a couple of bounces. Will it run away? Slightly thick, the outfield in that region. They will get a couple.
Yeah, trying to hit that on the rise was Asif Ali. Didn't sound great off the blade. Just splicing it over that mid-off. But I like the aggressive approach. They want to hunt down this target of 114 relatively early, just to get that slight net run rate boost as well. Ishtiaq coming off a fabulous performance versus Qatar. Picked up 4 wickets in that game. And he is certainly the go-to bowler for Saudi if they are to snatch a victory here against Bahrain. Long way to go just yet. Solidly behind that one.
6 runs in this over so far. A target of just 114. As Bahrain will look to make this a win. Remember, the top 2 teams will play the final on Saturday. So final ball of the power play coming up. Ishtiaq going away for 7 runs. Slightly, I'd say, on the expensive side in the power play span. And nicely done. Good finish to the power play. That'll be a dot ball to end the over. 6 from it. 6 overs gone. 46 for 2.
Well, at the end of their power play, Saudi were in a serious spot of bother. The top order had come and gone 25 for 3. Meanwhile, there's going to be a change in the bowling. Outside the power play, the young swing bowler, Mohammad Ahmed Raza, will be into the attack. Took the new ball in the previous game. And taking a look at the power play highlights for Bahrain, they came out all-out attack. Did lose a couple of wickets, but that run rate is excellent. Excellent delivery there by Osman Khalid. That was a lovely clip over square leg. And that pull shot had some serious authority from Haider Ali. And Asif Ali was 2 of 10. Then finally unleashed in the final over of power play. Early days just yet for Ahmed Raza. Only 2 wickets in his T20i career, but he can swing the ball. Decent pace. And I think he'll be a lot more comfortable bowling outside the power play with the field spread. They have the sweeper cover, deep third in place, and protection on the onside. Long on, deep mid wicket, deep square. Orthodox setup for the fast bowler outside the power play. Required run rate just 4.9. Easy equation for Bahrain if they don't make any silly mistakes. Oh, just squaring him up there, hitting that seam and getting that variable bounce, Chavi.
It's going to be an interesting middle over contest between these two sides. 46 for 2. It's not a bad partnership this between these two. 30 runs worth. .68 needed of 84. Still ahead in the race are Bahrain. They just played out a runner ball, less than runner ball even. I think he should be able to make it through. Back of the length. Once again, good lines. It's a nice looking green top here at the ICC Academy. We wouldn't say that it's an absolute bright sunlight. We've got a little bit of cloud cover. Some fabulous weather conditions for a game of cricket.
Oh, it truly is ideal. Such a picturesque ground here at the ICC Academy Ovals, Oval 1 and Oval 2. Open air, plenty of greenery, and of course it allows that breeze to flow through. Nice, lovely winter morning. Finally, it was a long summer for us, Chavi, as you well know. Now, in mid-December. Oh, this has gone up. Mid-off in the circle. Has to backpedal. And to no avail. That's a great strike. In fact, it's a maximum to raise the 50 for Bahrain. The captain Haider Ali dictating terms. Stepping into that one with a lot of conviction. And that bottom hand forcing it all the way.
50 comes up with that for Bahrain.
So he's come out very, very aggressive. They were 16 for 2 at one stage, but this counter punch coming in, partnership up to 37 of 25, and that was right out of the screws. The way he swiveled with the shot, and Manan Ali, excellent work there. The out cricket from Saudi will need to be absolutely spot on. Coming round the wicket now, pushed away towards cover point, but the damage has been done in the over, Chavi.
7 runs off it already. That maximum, I think, will hurt a little. Especially with low-scoring games, you've got to be a little more attacking. You can't keep the field a lot open. Bowling has to be extremely tight. 8 times in this innings that the ball has crossed the fence in the form of boundaries and sixes. Oh, great delivery. An incoming one to the left-hander. There's a huge shout. And the umpire just says probably just missing the line, the top of leg stump. And that will be the over with that single to end. 8 runs coming off it. 9 runs coming off it. 7 overs gone. It's 54 for 2.
My bag. Okay, next one. on boy, come on लड़के शाबाश शाबाश कर रहे गया जा रहा दे रहा इस बादशाह लड़के चलो चलो बढ़िया बढ़िया लड़के शाबाश boy
Well,
शाबाश
Chavi, you made that point about boundaries coming in for Saudi. 4 sixes have been smashed already. 3 of them to the skipper himself. 26 of 14. 3 boundaries and 2 sixes, pardon me, and 2 for Sarfraz Ali. So this hyper-aggressive approach is working for them. Meanwhile, it's going to be the left-arm spinner Zainul Abidin. Very experienced, 34 wickets in his T20i career. Excellent economy rate.
And can he create a bit of a disruption here? We'll have to see, because they need to get a little aggressive. The field for Saudi a little too defensive for my personal liking, and with 60 runs to get, you can still get the game in your favor. You've got to probably just take a bit of an attacking approach. 54 for 2. And we'll have the left-arm spinner come in. He starts off with a nice looking flight, a tossed up delivery. Looped it up, gave it some air.
Yeah, got some extra bounce as well. Caught Asif Ali by surprise. Yeah, I think they're just trying to bait him into a big shot. They have been relatively aggressive, this pair. Nicely bowled. Just getting a hint of turn. Not too much to work with. Of course, it is a fresh track. Should be good for batting, but a scratchy effort coming in from Saudi. But so far, looking good for Bahrain, especially for the skipper, Haider Ali. Watchfully played once again. But wickets, that is the only thing that will do the trick here.
And that's why we've been talking about that approach. Aggressive, come hard. Don't give them any room. Another good delivery, but this one's been played up in the air. Will this go all the way? It will. Over long on. Nicely done by Asif Ali. It's going to be another maximum.
Missed his length and had to pay the price. That's a huge shot from Asif Ali. Front foot pressed, then rocked onto the back foot and rocked Zainul Abidin's world with a 6. We're lucky that remained in the ICC Academy. He certainly does pack a punch from 2 of 10. Now he's moved on to 14 of 21. So dots and maximums, that's been the formula for Bahrain so far. Good delivery, nipping in sharply into the left-hander. Famously, I do remember Alex Stewart pulling that off. Beautiful delivery, and once again, these wicket keepers, they're a chirpy bunch. Nawazish Akhtar trying to produce a wicket out of nothing.
He's trying to keep it very interesting behind the stumps. Flatter one this time has been played straight down the ground. The fielder will come in from mid-off, and there will be a single to end the over. Tight over this, tidy one, just the two runs coming off it. It's 62 for 2 at the end of 9.
शाबाश दे रहा लड़के शाबाश Come on boy, come on boy, come on boy, come on boy.
So coming back in, left armour to continue. Asking rate down at 4.73, current much ahead 6.8. Into the 10th over we are, just reaching that halfway stage. Another loopy delivery, giving it a little bit of air. So Saudi just trying to keep it a little interesting and keeping it a little tight. The difference between the number of runs to get, and that's our control room there.
Yeah, Mr. Mohammad Nabil there in the yellow jacket. Working hard. It's not an easy job. You need to be good at multitasking, that's for sure, Javi.
And you need a multi-eye vision, and I think our director does that really well.
Well, I would be totally useless at that job, let me tell you. I have a one-track mind and can't do much more than that at one point. Oh, forcing shot! Does this have the distance? You bet it does. Into the bushes for 6.
And he's probably sent the leather packing, and they've said, thank you very much for that. I am going to let that one go and sail away. You probably wants to bring in another one.
Well, it's been a strange batting effort from Saudi so far. It's all dots or 6, especially from Asif Ali. And you're absolutely spot on. New balls, please, and perhaps a time for drinks as well in the middle. 68 for 2.
बहुत है बे शाबाश लड़के पहले पिक करना शाबाश कम ऑन जेडा थोड़ा पाके मार शाबाश लड़के
Well, a big hit just before the drinks break. Asif. Another good delivery to start off. Welcome, Mudassar. Looking sharp.
Thank you, Harman. Things are looking good. And looking sharp out there in the middle is Haider Ali and Asif Ali for Bahrain. After losing 2 quick wickets, they're back in the game. This is a very good opportunity, and we'll come back to our conversation in the next over. 10 overs done, 68 for the loss of 2.
Come on, Munna Shawal Adke. Come on, boy. बढ़िया boy.
Manan to continue. Starts off well. Coming in around the wicket using that angle. At this stage, Saudi were 38 for 3, so they are 30 runs ahead at this stage, Bahrain.
And that too, just losing a couple of wickets. And nicely managed, cut hard. Ball racing towards the fence. He's on a mission. Captain Haider Ali getting those runs for his team.
Well, Saudi Arabia either bowling those slower deliveries with the dots or else leaking runs with those 4s and 6s. And banged in away for another boundary. Haider Ali continues the good run. He's on 31 from 19. Manan not happy with the fielder. Shiju Sam with the signal. Kane off the back foot trying to punch that away. Good protection in the deep single. Bahrain camp looks very comfortable at this stage. They're looking very good. Just the 41 to win from 57 deliveries.
Happy faces. They really worked hard. They made a good comeback. Lofted. And one bounce. Well done by the fielder. Good effort coming in. Was not happy. Was always interested for that second run, Haider Ali.
Yeah, he's really unhappy. As you mentioned, he's always looking for those ones being converted into a double. Good work there from Ahmed Raza. Took some time to get that throw back.
On the back foot. Good chance of the second. First time I saw him was in the first edition of Gulf Cup. It was in Qatar last year. They got better of Oman in a league game. In the air, on the back foot, is there a chance? Fielder settling. Was slow off the block, so a couple of runs added to the total.
And with that double, that will be the end of the over. 11 done and dusted. 77 for the loss of 2. Haider Ali will be on strike. He's taken all the pressure off, I would say. That over the free hits, those sixes. With that sixes, the game also went away, Mudassar.
You need to see Harman. Not able to understand whether he's happy the way Hyder Ali is getting those runs or dejected the way Usman Najib leaked those runs.
After bowling a maiden over and then you leaking away 16 runs is something that was a big concern for me, and I was really unhappy for the bowler. Ishtiyaq Ahmed to continue. From the other end, he's been called.
I like that approach. He's a true leader, Hyder Ali. I was talking earlier. I was talking about Hyder Ali. The first time I saw him, it was in the first edition of Gulf Cup. Because of his fielding, he's turned the tides in the favor of Bahrain against Oman. Took a blinder at mid-wicket to get rid of a batter of Oman. Rafiullah, and a hard hitter. He was going good at the time. Then the very next delivery from the cow corner, he went towards the deep mid-wicket because it's a left-hander, and he got a run out. A bullet throw coming in from that region. He's always on his toes. He always wants to make sure that he do something special for his team. A leader leading from the front. And I can say the way Virat Kohli used to do the captaincy, that approach I can see in his face and in his captaincy.
Came out very positive, although they were 2 wickets down for just 16 in the early stages in the power play. There's Waji. He's a little concerned. 35 from 52. Good delivery, good bounce. Worked away towards the third. Usman Najib will cut that off. A single added.
And that is how the true leaders, they get the team out of the difficult situations. And he is one of them. A big fan of this boy Hyder Ali. The way he's marshalling the troop. Terrific in the field now, getting those runs.
It's excellent partnership as well between these two. 64 from 54. There's that an edge. They're entrusted. Oh, he's dropped it. The keeper on the follow through. He's dropped the catch, Nawazish. And now he signals that it's come off the thigh guard. Very smart by him.
Was there a thigh pad? And he drops. At first, he was thinking to celebrate. Then all of a sudden, that ball popping out. And he gave that lame excuse.
He's a very smart guy. That's one thing for sure. But Ishtiyaq Ahmed continues to do some good work with the ball in hand.
Again, I think there was no bat involved. Previous delivery. Now 34 needed of 50 balls. Inching closer to that 114 target. Nicely bowled and equally well managed. And yet again, running between the wickets has been excellent.
So Ishtiyaq is trying to generate that extra pace. Let's have a quick look at that. Good running between the wickets. Haider Ali is always in for those quick singles. 65 of 56. What a partnership. That has taken the game away from the men in green.
They're in a very strong position. They need to make sure to get that remaining runs in next 3-4 overs to strengthen their case. Oh, what a comeback. What a delivery. Was forced on the back foot. Excellent delivery to end the over number 12. Bahrain looking good. 81 for the loss of 2. And for plenty of runs in his first spell. Coming back to bowl his final over in this game, 81 for the loss of 2. Started off brilliantly with a maiden over, then a wicket. And all of a sudden, going for plenty of runs. 26 for Asif, 35 for Haider. He continues to struggle with that line and length.
Starts the over with a wide. He's trying a little too extra. Sliding down the leg, another run added to the scoreboard. Usman Najib. You can see Waji having a word with his picker. The bowler under pressure now. And I think these two batters are now very well set. Haider Ali, Asif, they've done well. Put their team to a formidable position.
A flying slip in position on the bats. Complementing each other quite well. That partnership of 65 with that single, the partnership worth of 66. Asif contribution 25 of 37, but at the other end it was the captain Haider Ali who made sure to get those quick runs. Now in a strong position, Bahrain.
Yes. They played the role of good cop, bad cop. Haider has been the bad cop, and Asif has been the good one. He's been an anchor, making sure that they don't lose wicket.
A calculative knock. A controlled aggression from Haider. Came out, got those maximums against Usman Najib early in his innings, releasing that pressure. And good to see someone like Asif Ali is giving that much needed support. He also got a couple of maximums to his name and a boundary.
Asif Ali has shown a lot of maturity in this knock. Moves across, puts that away in the deep. There are two fielders and will be cut off by Ishtiaq. They will look to come back for the second. Comfortable double.
Good effort put in by the wicket-keeper. Jump to not give away that extra run, but a risky shot, I would say. Coming across the line and using those wrists. Asif. A positive sign, Harman, for Bahrain, and what a comeback after losing their first encounter against UAE. They did their homework pretty well coming into this game as well.
Oh, that's a good shot again. Heaves it over. There's a fielder. Just one bounce toward him. Another single. Yes, 2 wins on the trot with this one. They'll look going towards that finals. Again, just the 2 teams that will play the final, top 2. It will be interesting one. You don't want to lose games. They did have a big blow in the first game, but after that, they've come back strong.
Oh, thanks to this man, Haider Ali. He's a showman. With the bat in the field. Leading from the front, Haider. Now 27 needed of 44 balls. Width offered. Cut hard. The fielder stationed Ishtiaq. Runs are coming in singles, in the shape of singles in this over.
And all they need at the moment, 26 from 43 required. The required run rate has now dropped to 3.63. And well, they weren't under pressure any time in this game. Just the 2 wickets that fell. But that over of Usman Najib eased all the tension.
Ishtiaq Ahmed bowled 3 overs, going for just 11. Just falling short of the wicket keeper. The partnership continues out there in the middle.
And that will be the end of the over. 13 done, 88 for the loss of 2. Ishtiyaq Ahmed in for his last over. Edge, and that will fly over the keeper for a 4. A boundary, and the coach of Bahrain is happy. Not a bad delivery, but excellently worked away that top edge over the keeper. Good start to the over.
Moves into 40s with that boundary. They're not in control, but that top edge flying over the wicket keeper. So another boundary added to the total. Score moves to 92.
Oh, that was again. He was surprised with that extra bounce and pace. Another boundary towards the third. Good bowling, but again, lucky runs for the batter.
I feel for Ishtiyaq. The first one going over the wicket keeper now. Well, look at that movement. Caught in two minds. Thick outside edge, no slip in position. One over the wicket keeper, one towards his right. But what matters are those two boundaries for Bahrain. Score moves to 96 and the captain moves to 45.
Haider Ali getting those runs in the form of boundaries now. And as you mentioned, you got a feel for the bowler Ishtiyaq. That's a good delivery. Trying to attack the stumps, kept a bit low as well. Well defended by the batter.
Oh, solid defense. Very strong. What a knock he's playing for his team. Always comes out with a positive approach. Two boundaries and not at all in a hurry. Showing some respect.
Showing some maturity as well. That's what he's been known for. Oh, that's been heaved away. And that will be a 1 bounce and a 4. He moves on to 49 with that. Third boundary in the over. This one was in full control of the batter.
Rock solid. Haider Ali moves to 49 with that boundary and the score moves to 100 for Bahrain. Just 14 away from the target. So the partnership flourishing between these two. Worth of 84 of just 67. How quickly he manages to shift his weight on the back foot and goes over that vacant region of deep mid-wicket.
He's a class act with the bat in hand. A true blue leader. He's on 49. And punches that away off the back foot. And with that single, that will be the 50 for Haider Ali of just 31 deliveries. The captain continues to be in the good run.
He's back in the business. Short of runs in the first two games. Now, a brilliant 50 for the captain of Bahrain, Haider Ali. What a knock. 50 of just 31 balls, 101 for the loss of 2. What a comeback. Short of runs, and all of a sudden when the team was in trouble, he came out, still out there in the middle. He needs to make sure to get those remaining runs for his team. There is one more ball left in this over. So 7 fours and couple of maximums for Haider Ali. Match winning knock we are witnessing from the captain of Bahrain.
Came in pressure situation and does the job well with the bat in hand. Asif on strike for the last delivery. That was that extra pace towards the deep. Will be a single, and well, just the 12 runs away from victory. 14 overs done, 102 for the loss of 2.
So Waji comes into the attack. The captain himself into the attack, bowling his first over 22 matches, 5 wickets. He's known for his batting skills. In the air, just clearing the mid-off fielder. And what an effort put in by Raza.
There was a chance of a run out as well at the bowler's end. Waji not happy with the effort by Ahmed. There was a chance you want to grab on. Already the game has slipped away from your hands. And Asif's got a smile on his face. And that's the smile of victory.
Why not inching closer to that victory mark? It was miles up in the air. Plenty of time for the fielder. But now 10 runs needed of 35 balls. He connects and goes toward that corner, dealing in maximums. Asif Ali and Haider Ali. This time, it's Asif Ali show.
What a shot. That was absolutely smoked away. 59 sixes. And that dugout is elated, and why not? Waji coming in with that slower delivery, and Asif, he'd already made his mind that he's going to take on that leg side. What a shot. And now we are just a boundary away from victory.
Just one hit away from getting those couple of points, making a room. He has been busy, Faisal Khan, in that region. It was a setback after losing that first game against UAE. It was a convincing win for UAE. But look at that mindset. The very next game against a strong Kuwait, they defended 124. And now, just one hit away from another couple of points in their kitty. Just a single. A partnership worth of 95 between these two batters.
Well, yes. 3 more to win. 111 on the board. Haider's got his half century. This is his 8th career half century. And Haider Ali is one of the better looking captains. After that setback, made sure that he comes in strongly with this team. Waji in with the 5th delivery. Will be another dot ball.
Will he go for that glory shot? 16 for the loss of 2. Walks in the captain. Free hit deliveries was sent out of the park. This was a brilliant hit. Always in control. Coming behind the ball. A back foot punch. Some work for Usman. Settles with that single. So 15 overs done with that single. Score moves to 112 for the loss of 2. Just a couple of runs away from registering the second win in this tournament. It's Haider on strike. Goes big. One bounce to the protection in the deep. Running hard. The scores are level.
This was a full toss. I thought that's been crunched away out of the park with just a single. So just one more run. And that will be another impressive victory for Bahrain. And look at that dugout. They are all ready. They are all happy. Handshakes already. And this one, a better victory, I would say. And Asif Ali does it in style. He does that well. A half a dozen to finish it off, and 100 plus the partnership as well as they win this game by 8 wickets. Bahrain has been phenomenal, first with the ball and now with the bat as well.
The previous game, they defended a low target. Now they chased a low target here in style. What a comeback. The team led by Haider Ali getting a brilliant 52 unbeaten. He stitched the 103 runs partnership with Asif Ali, who made 45 of 47 with the help of a boundary and 4 sixes. A thumping victory for Bahrain, winning this game by 8 wickets in hand.
Yes, they are showing the other teams that they are here to win. 2 wins on the trot. And this one even better because even the bowlers did well and also the batters. The top order, couple of wickets, but then it has been good, and the fielding was also really very good. Mudassar, Bahrain doing well, but Saudi very dejected. They had a good win yesterday, but today this loss will affect them.
Oh yes, a proud captain. And talking about Saudi Arabia, a little bit disappointed by their top order batters. They could not adapt to the morning conditions here in ICC Cricket Academy, but what matters are the 2 points for Bahrain, back-to-back wins, and they chase the target of 114 in style, though they have lost 2 quick wickets. Sarfaraz getting better of Usman, but it was Usman who came back strong in his first over to get rid of Sarfaraz. Prashant Kurup managing just 3. Then there was no looking back for Bahrain. Asif Ali 45 not out, and Haider Ali 52 of just 34 and 7 extras, and in those 7 extras 4 no balls. 15.2 overs it took for Bahrain to go beyond that 113.
Yes, for the Saudi bowlers, it was started really well by Usman Najib, who picked up that first wicket. 4 overs, 1 for 33. Usman Khalid, 1 wicket for him, 1 for 19 in the 1.2. Ishtiaq was excellent again, steaming in some genuine pace. 4 overs, none for 25. Ahmed, that 1 over went away for 7. Zain, 2 overs, none for 12. Manan, wicketless, and so was Waji as well. They couldn't defend that low score total. At a moment, we thought that first 2 wickets could have been something that Saudi was entrusted for a win here. But Haider and Asif Ali had different plans. And that was the highlight. Sarfaraz went in for the big hits against the spinner. 2 back-to-back sixes, and then the bowler came back strong. Got them that first wicket. Prashant was nowhere in control of that, and Hamid held him to a very good catch. And then came in Haider Ali. He had the luck of those no balls and free hits where he kept the momentum and went away to get a very good partnership alongside Asif Ali also joining him. And that was a shot of authority. And Asif Ali went in for the big hits alongside his captain. This one, Ibn Far. And there you can see, cutting that away, playing that with finesse. This one, some extra bounce, but luck favors the brave, and the brave man was Haider. And that was a shot and a half. And that 50, the 8th of his career. And Haider Ali getting his team home quite comfortably. The match summary of the match number 7 of the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship. Saudi Arabia 113 for the loss of 9 in their 20. Waji run a ball 35. Usman getting 20 of 15. It was the bowlers of Bahrain. Imran 20 runs for 3 wickets in his 4. Rizwan 4 overs 2 for 23. And Sarfaraz 4 overs 2 for 23. And Bahrain only managing 119 of that 15.2 overs. Haider Ali 52 not out from 34, and Asif 45 not out. That 103 partnership, and a victory by 8 wickets. And now we will head over to a short little break, and on the other side we will have the post-match presentation.
2-2 wins for Bahrain have set the tone of the tournament pretty nicely for all the other teams, including Bahrain themselves. On the other hand, Saudi Arabia, well, they had to face yet another defeat in this series, and it's going very difficult for them into the coming matches as well. Welcome to the post-match presentation for the game between Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. It was Bahrain who were commanding and dominating right throughout the game and have ensured that they win their second consecutive game of the series. Time for us to talk to the two captains and find out their perspective about this game. Let's talk to the captain of Saudi Arabia first. It's going to be Waji Ul Hassan. Waji, hard luck today as well. Where do you think you went wrong and what could you have done better in this game today?
I think our short runs because 20 or 25 runs short. So yeah.
Yeah, batting has been a struggle. I think the bowlers have done well, but it's just that you've not put enough runs on the board.
Yeah, definitely we shot some runs and our bowling good job today, but I like today.
How do you want to change that now? You know, you've recognized that there is some area of improvement that needs to be done in your batting. But how do you do that?
I think in our middle order something changed. I hope for that best for next matches.
Hard luck today and all the best for the future games.
Thank you so much.
Captain of Saudi Arabia, he thinks that the batting has to respond much better and hopefully that happens for them in the coming games as well. Time for us to talk to the captain of Bahrain now. We'll ask him to come forward, Haider Ali. हैदर आप खुश होंगे अब तो 2 में से 2 जीत गए पिछले 3 मैचेस में 2 लगातार जीत हुई है कैसा लग रहा है
अच्छा लग रहा है मेरे बॉलर्स फर्स्ट मैच में तो हमने रन्स ही इतना किया था बट उस पहले मैच में भी उन्होंने बॉलिंग बुरी नहीं की थी बट रन्स थोड़े शॉर्ट थे आज थोड़ा विकेट नहीं आया था टॉस जीत के जो कोच ने हमने और प्लान किया था उस प्लान पे हम खेले और यही था कि हम उनको 120 से पहले आउट करेंगे तो इस विकेट पे 120 अगर एक अच्छी पार्टनरशिप होएगी तो आप इजीली चेस कर लोगे तो आज जो प्लान था हम उस प्लान पे ही खेले
पहले कुछ मैचेस में आप स्कोर नहीं कर पाए लेकिन आज अपनी बैटिंग से खुश होंगे आप
मैं खुश तो आज मैं हूँ बट लास्ट टूर्नामेंट में थोड़ी कंडीशन चेंज थी कतर में और ये विकेट थी बट मेरा जो प्लान था मैं उस प्लान से ही खेल रहा था क्योंकि इस विकेट पे आपको थोड़ा टाइम लेना पड़ता है तो मैं अभी जो कल रेस्ट डे था टोटली मैं उसके बारे में अपने बारे में सोचा कि मुझे टीम के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा और कोच ने और बाकी प्लेयर्स ने भी मुझे बोला कि तुम हमको प्रॉब्लम नहीं है कि तुम जितनी देर भी रहोगे तो मुझे पता है कि तुम कवर कर लोगे तो इंशाल्लाह आज मैं यही प्लान था कि आज मैं थोड़ा डीप खेलूँगा और अपने शॉट थोड़े रोकने पड़ेंगे और मैं वही आज थोड़े शॉट रोके तो नहीं जो मुझे मिला मैं तो अपने शॉट खेलता रहा हूँ और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इजी चेज़ हुआ और आज
वेल डन हैदर वेल डन आप इस प्लेयर के इस मैच के प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच भी हैं तो आप अपना ट्रॉफी कलेक्ट कर लेंगे प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच हैदर अली फॉर हिज आउटस्टैंडिंग परफॉर्मेंस विद द बैट 52 रन्स ऑफ 34 deliveries 7 boundaries and 2 sixes हैदर अली the captain leading from the front yet again for his side thank you sir thank you
स्पेशली ये मैन ऑफ द मैच आज हमारा बहरीन का नेशनल डे है मैं डेडिकेट अपने बोर्ड को करना चाहता हूँ कि नेशनल डे पे पूरी टीम को बोर्ड की तरफ से मुबारकबाद हो
well done and all the best Haider Ali, the player of the match, also mentioning that it's the National Day of Bahrain and he wants to dedicate this win to his country. That's it from the post-match presentation. Back to our gentlemen in the combox.
And well, coming up next, the Gulf Cricket T20i Championship action continues. It's going to be the host UAE taking on Kuwait. Live from the ICC Academy, Dubai. This is going to be a cracker of a game. And we will now head over to a break and be back with the next game. A gritty knock there from Asif Ali. He was excellent. 30. A gritty knock there by the left-hander Asif Ali. He was flawless. 45 not out from 47. Took his time initially and then went on for those big hits. Well, got those 4 sixes and a boundary and took that game away from Saudi Arabia. Built up an excellent partner. This shot to close out the innings with that biggie and a win for them. And Imran Khan, he was impressive with the bowling. Look at that, straight into the stumps. 3 for 20, economy of 5. Got the big wickets. This one was the biggest of them. A soft dismissal and that fine edge going towards the wicket keeper. 3 for 20 for Imran. The skipper Haider Ali walked in a pressure situation, batted really well, got his half century of just 34 deliveries. And look at that shots. Was playing them with elegance, working them away all around the park, getting 2 sixes and 7 fours in that innings. And he was flawless with that approach of his. Bang it shot and he will put you away. Showing all that class that he has with the bat, working it away, finding the gaps and a half century, the 8th of his career. Captain leading from the front.